Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me, and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing, and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me, because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing, because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is, because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation, because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way meaning anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here.
Yo, listen up, young player. Steve's got the remedy. For all your dating questions, the game will set you free. Hey, you wanna know about the game, you wanna be in the know. Yeah, yeah, teaching you life as a man, help you to stick to the code. Yeah, yeah, and we just keeping it real. Pulling these women is really a skill. Know how to talk and know how to move. Leveling up and we help you improve. You got the number, you look like a player, you seeing the success. Hey, closing the deal, that's really major, but what do you do next? Hey, we here to help, no need to worry, little homie, so don't stress. Helping with life, more than tips and giving advice. I know you gon' like. It's time for your elevation. When it come to love and dating, we got the keys, let's get you rolling. It ain't no need for waiting.
Want me to buy you fancy things and take you, baby, around the world. You want me to buy you everything and show everybody that you're my girl. But if you ain't fucking me or sucking this dick, you better hit the door. I'm not a sucker for you, bitch. Not a sucker no more.
I'm one everybody. It's your boy the Dean. Class is in session. Shout out to y'all guys out there. We have a good show for you guys today. Kicking a good show, guys. Also, gentlemen, all my dogs out there, back to back. We're gonna do another Ride with the Dean, 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll have that show set up for all you guys who want to sit, ask questions and things like that. We want to give everybody a shout out who are in the chat room. All my chat room dogs. We want to give you all a shout out. Thank you for liking, subscribing, hitting the notification button. Each and every one of you guys out there. Appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to all the ladies out there in the house. I hope all you guys out there are in there. Shout out to all you guys out there. Gentlemen, beautiful thing about this show, we are 100% original. 100% off the top of the dome. So we ask all you guys out there that listen to the show, if you're brand new or you have been here, we ask all you guys just to simply do one thing. And that is, if you have a question, please put a Q in the chat and ask your question. If you're texting a woman and you don't know what to say to her or you don't know what to do, go ahead and put a text message. You may ask a few more questions of you. But other than that, gentlemen, if you want to call in at 833-859-8744 is the number to chop up the game that we have for you guys, because we want to let you guys know one thought, one mind, one way. and learning game from us as we break it all down to you guys out there. So we're here for a few hours. Then we're going to have a show at around 3 o'clock East in the morning. So we'll be on here for a few hours, not too much like we always do. Sometimes we kick like 5-6 hour shows, and we ain't gonna go that long today. But Jimmy, I have a question. Go ahead and ask. And today we're gonna be talking about. I had a show set up for you guys, but I cannot not talk about this Matt Stafford thing that just came around my desk. I said I got to talk to this for a lot of these young men out here, so they can have more understanding of the game and understand what's going on in that situation, as far as the game that his wife ran on him at 18, 19 years old. 18, 19. I think 19. I think she was 19 when they got together. She was in college. And you know what? It's very important that we got to discuss this because, gentlemen, I mean, we always talk about the game. We always talk about the depth of the game. We always try to tell you and teach you how to be students of the game. And unfortunately, it is a situation where she ran game on him, and he's not a victim. The only problem I have in this, I do have a problem with this, and it's not going to be what you think. I think my biggest issue is putting business out on the street. Okay, she did what she did. We're going to talk about it because we're going to talk about the importance of being a man and having game. And we're going to talk about that. But also with that being said, I just, I can't see why she would put his business out there on Front Street. That's something that bothers me. And as a man, gentlemen, you want to make sure you're with a woman that keeps everything behind closed doors. Now, Kelly, her name is that she didn't say who the guy was, and we'll play the video for you guys so y'all can watch it. But you will see all the things that I always try to tell all you guys out there. When a woman can smell soft, when she can smell no confidence and all these things that a lot of y'all guys display, they have a choice of what they want to do with you, and you have to sit there and wait for them to decide what it is they want to do. And that's part of the problem that a lot of you guys have today. Y'all are marks to women that have game. And these women that have game can get what they want from you, and you will easily give it to them just for the thought of maybe having sex with them or something like that. So we're going to talk about that. Now, they're married, they have a family and all that other stuff. So that's not a knock. It's just that the way she went about it is the problem. But with that being said, what's crazy, okay, you know, we're not red pill, we're not manosphere, none of that goofy shit. So this is not a blame the woman type thing. This is to get you guys to open your mindset and realize the importance of learning the game, because Matt had a lot of women. And what she did was she fucked with the bad boy that made the nice guy feel that he had to hurry and make a move. Remember, she will say it in the interview. We'll play the interview. She will say in the interview that she met soft. He was soft. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and play the video right now for you guys, so you guys can watch what she's saying and everything. And this is very important. But I want you. We'll pause it and break it down. And guys, again, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q, chop it up. We got you. But let's go ahead and look at the conversation she had with this lady, breaking down how she ran game on Matt in college. Here we go.
Like, this is fun. I was like, oh, we're in a relationship. This is great. You know, like this, because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
I didn't know casual dating.
Wait, so was he trying to casually date and you were all in?
Oh, yeah, girl. And I didn't know what that was. So all of a sudden, we're kind of doing this thing. And then he's like, oh, I see him at a bar one night. And I'm like, what the Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that cute of a relationship at first. I hated him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which worked.
Yes.
He was like,
So listen to what she's saying. I hated him. I loved him. But she didn't just date. She was fucking the backup. But let's hear the why. We got to listen to the why in all this. Let's listen to the why. What is she saying? Listen what she's saying.
Like, that'll do it.
He was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and Southern gentleman and all that stuff. And the backup was the complete opposite.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. See, gentlemen, when you don't have game and there's that woman you want to be with, you would do just about anything to do it. And because you're being driven by your emotions and your feelings, what sometimes happens is that you feel like you've got to either come in and save the day, or you got to grab her because you feel like she's slipping through your fingers. And all along, this was all a chess play by the woman. And I cannot knock her for that. And Visionary, we'll get your question in 1 second, brother, because we're gonna drop some game. We got some good stuff for you today. But let's continue to look at what she's saying before we get into this game. But here we go.
Ooh, and it upset him, which it worked, thankfully.
Yes.
But yeah, at first it was
Was that like the pivotal moment in the relationship where he was like, actually, you can't be with him. You need to be with me.
100%. So they lived in the same dorm because athletes lived in the same dorm, and he would see my car there. And so at one point he like waited and followed me out and got in my car and wouldn't get out.
After she just got hit from the back by the other guy, after he was stroking that ass and pulling her hair and talking all that nasty stuff to her, he was waiting for her. He was waiting like a good guy, a good Southern guy, a good guy, just sitting there waiting, knowing he was just tearing it up. Ass cheeks on the table, rubbing her face in the pillow, just destroying it. And he's outside waiting to talk to her, to profess his feelings. After that bad boy said, "Get on your knees, you're going to love this. Shut up and take it." And she was like, "Yes, I'm just bad. I'll be bad for you. You're not good for me. Oh, just take it. Show me how bad I can be. You're not right for me. I don't like this, but I want that dick. I want that bad boy experience. I know I can't have you, and you told me several times. And you know what? You told me I'm not going to take you out to dinner and all this other stuff. Because I know you're a man, and that's all, man. Blue, if you have a question, you got to put a Q in that, sir. You got to put a Q. All right, if you're talking to me, put a Q, because you nice motherfuckers do finish last. All you guys who don't have game finish last. She tried to control him probably. I don't want you with Beth. And I don't want you with Karen. And I don't want you with Katie and Kim and Tina and Veronica and Becky. I don't want you with those women. I want you to be a one-woman guy. And he said, "No, get in here and take your clothes off." And she was like, "Oh my God, yes, just take it." So while all that was going on, good old Matthew was sitting outside waiting and buying his time like a good guy, knowing that he is getting jealous, he is getting mad, and he is getting upset because he knows right now what's happening in that dorm. Somebody's knees is getting pent up to their shoulders, and he is just laying it in. But good old Matthew, what does he do? He waits. Like she says, he waits.
Yeah. And he was like,
"This is so hot."
I was like, "This is amazing. It's working."
Yeah.
I was get out of my car, and he was like, he's not right for you. And I was like, what?
See that right there? He's not right. Stop it. No, he's not right for you. He's not right for you. See that? That's what they always see, gentlemen. That's what y'all understand. When you guys start telling all these women that us assholes aren't right and everything, you see what I'm saying? All you're doing is pushing her towards, okay? Okay? And please understand this. It's not the fact, I'm just breaking it all down. I'm not knocking her. She's married and she's loyal, but she showed a little disloyalty by talking about what she's talking about right now. See, women should never divulge this, and this is why women should never talk about their counts, because a lot of guys can't handle that. Okay? All right? And actually, no, nice guys, Blue, don't finish at all. They don't finish at all. It's not a first or last. Y'all just lose. But when a nice guy, or excuse me, a good guy, I'm not going to say nice guy because nice guys are deceptive. Good guys are blind. Matthew is a good guy with probably a little bit of nice guy in him. And his good guy side will always try. See, what happens when a guy goes to a woman and starts saying to her, you don't need to be with that guy. You're either going to push that woman closer to that guy, or that woman's going to realize I've got you at checkmate. So she is at this choice, at this point, she's got him. Think about what I'm saying here. Now, this is when women, now follow me, guys. When y'all cupcake guys run behind these women and just try to tell some woman, you get the phone call, hi, can you come over? Hey, what's going on? What's wrong? No, I'll be right over. I'll be right over. Yes, can we talk? That asshole, he's that dick. I just can't stand him. He was with another woman. I thought he cared about me. And then you're going to sit around and say, well, you know what? Let him go. He ain't no good for you. Stay away from him. He doesn't care about you. Don't date him. I've seen him fuck other women, and he's just a fucking asshole. Leave him alone. And what I'm saying to you guys out here, either you're going to push that woman closer to the asshole, or that woman's going to realize she's got you in checkmate. Okay? She's got you in checkmate. And that's what she did. Let's listen to how she got him in checkmate. Here we go.
You can't tell me that. It's like, get the out of my car.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's dating like 12s out of 10s. You know what I mean? Like, he's dating, God knows, supermodels.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
Southern supermodels, but still.
Right.
And and it's funny because I had to like rush them. Some of them came through when I was a sophomore. I had to rush out. I was like, I cannot do this right now. But anyways, it was a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
No, she was smart. She realized that she couldn't compete with certain kind of women. But this is what y'all don't understand. Women are smart enough not to compete with other women. Women are smart enough to make moves on suckers to make them think that they have more value than what they actually have. Not to say she doesn't have any value, but listen, gentlemen, she's allowed, because we're going to get into August, she's allowed to sleep with whoever she wants to. So I'm not calling her any kinds of sluts or whores or anything like that. The problem I have is that she should not share this kind of information with anybody because it makes him look weak and pitiful. But it also helps you guys to realize if you don't have any game, women can run circles around you. And that is why these women today got you guys all fucked up, because they're not even giving you any pussy, and you guys will do just about anything for the woman that doesn't even want you. But she made a move on Matthew. And again, I'm not going to say this is materialistic. She wanted Matthew. You know what I mean? She wanted Matthew. And she got she smashed the backup quarterback for it. Here we go.
Did not think I think if you ask anyone who knew us at Georgia, if they thought we would have ended up together 4 kids, they would have laughed their asses off.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I think I would have laughed my ass off at that.
That's kind of the cute part of it.
Honestly, in the end, when we decided that it was it.
What made you decide that?
I didn't decide it.
He did.
He did. Yeah.
So
I was always all in.
Oh,
I didn't let him know that. But I was, he probably, but no, I was always all in. I don't know. There was something about him.
Yeah.
It was just, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
For one. He called me from Arizona. He went to train in Arizona. I was still in college, having time.
Yeah.
And I still remember I was in my sorority house, which should have never pledged a sorority, but here we are. And he was like, I don't want to see you with anyone else. I want to make this real. And I was like, you waited until you left.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so now I don't know what's going on over there. And
Right.
you don't know, so now we're going to be.
Yeah. So you had to do long distance?
We did long distance for like a year,
Okay.
maybe. And then I moved to Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
That was, I was 19.
Whoa.
Yes. It was,
baby.
2010, I think.
2010. Okay.
Yeah. So moved there, and against my dad's permission, he didn't give me his permission.
And then my brain just goes to Taylor Swift. But Daddy, I love him. I do. Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. That's kind of what I said.
Yeah, so it's that. So, gentlemen, so what we have is a case of what's happening to you young guys if y'all don't have any game. Many of you guys out here are going to sit around and say, that won't happen to me. You're full of shit. That will happen to you if you're not gamed up. There are going to be women out here that's going to realize after a while that I'm ready to settle down, and they're going to use you because you're willing to be used, because most of you guys do not work and are not students of the game. And that's why game is so important. If that young man had game, okay, if he had game, this would not even be a situation. Now, this might come close to a divorce. See, gentlemen, your woman is a okay, especially your wife and your girl. I won't say like if you're dating her, but she's a representation of you, and she's gotta put you in a light and never shine any darkness on you by making you look bad. And anytime a woman talks about you, it should be, I love this guy, I care about him. Like she said, he was sweet and kind and things like that. But a woman should never gossip and tear you down in front of friends. That should be for you guys dismissing her. But Matt is not a man in this. Matt, like most of you guys out here, are good guys. Erico 49. What is this? The Netherlands, I guess, or Switzerland? I forgot 49. Huh. Wait, what's going on? Wait, let me unlock your voice. Hold on one second. Yes, hello. I can't hear. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, sir. What's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Hello, Mr. Steve. My name is Jamal. I am from Algeria. I want to say just thank you so much. Thank you so much. I respect you. A question is I have but a problem with my English, and I can't more talking. Keep talking. I won't say just thank you, Mr. Steve. Yes, I know yes, I am by learning English. Maybe in future I can call you and speak with you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Steve. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
You have a good ciao. You have a good day. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words, sir. I'm here to help you guys. I know y'all think I'm the enemy, but I'm here to lace y'all a game and things that y'all never had before. And that's what, we want to make sure we give all of you guys a advantage over the situations that a lot of you guys can avoid when it comes to certain things. 330, what is your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Hello, man. This is Ben.
Ben, how can I help you, sir? What's your question?
I just don't see, the big deal. They was kids back then.
Okay, Ben, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Are you sure you're 20? You're not 18 years old?
I'm 20.
Okay. So you don't see the big deal, and that is a problem. See, the big deal is not that they were kids. The big deal that he wasn't gamed up, and she knew how to get him easily by moving the chessboard.
But they're happily married now.
Sir, I understand they're happily married now, but this is disrespect. This is not to me, this is not happy a marriage when a woman is disrespecting you by putting business on the street that should be put on the place on the street, sir.
I just think it's a amazing story.
Well, I know you think it's an amazing story because you a fucking sucker. So if you think it's amazing, things amazing. All right, get your fucking punk ass on, man. I don't give a fuck what you think. I mean, if you think it's amazing, fuck him. I mean, this is why y'all lose with women. That emotional, effeminate ass, I think you guys see how soft he is. I think it's an amazing story. This is not amazing when a woman is manipulating a situation to get you to think that you're actually the guy. And you don't, again, this is why game is so important. It is sad that young men out here, especially that young man who you can tell he doesn't have a father, is crazy. All right. Well, no, he didn't get cucked. No, D. No. This ain't red pill. He did not get cucked. Every woman is allowed to fuck who they want. And she did that. See, cuck means that he was in a relationship with her and told her to go fuck the guy while he watched. He wasn't cucked, dog. So you got to get that red pill jargon shit out of your mindset because that's not cuck. She didn't cuck him. What she did was she did the thing that most you guys don't do, and she positioned herself to show that guy that you're losing out on me. And when you don't have a standard, see, here's the thing y'all understand. Matthew Stafford had the fame. He had the women. She even admitted he had beautiful women, but he still didn't have game. And just because you get around beautiful women because you're the star quarterback, which means that, look, you know how to throw a football really well, doesn't mean you have game. See, playing football is what I would say, gentlemen, the I do. It's not the I am. And thus, that's the problem with so many of you guys out there. Y'all always want to ride off what you do. And then when you get around a woman, what you do is not going to help you get a woman unless you understand the I am. And that's what we're going to talk about today on the show. Guys, you're on call in. We got y'all. Question, can you separate the concept of having game versus playing games with a chick? My brother, it's a kindergarten question. I appreciate the question. But it is kindergarten, dog. A person that has game is not going to lie to a woman. He's not going to manipulate or deceive her. This is who I am. This is what I want. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck what you're going to do. But when you're playing games like most you guys do, you lie to women, you manipulate them, you deceive them, you act like you care, you act like you're interested, you want to have sex with her, but you go in and tell her, oh, you want a relationship. So that's playing games. See, when you have game, you're not sweating the chick and you don't care what happens at the end of the day. This is who I am. See what I'm saying, VS? This is who I am. This is what I am. What are you going to do? Versus, well, I like you, but you're actually trying to sleep with her. So it doesn't work that way, okay? A has a question right here. Yeah, bad boys work. I'm going to pick you up tomorrow at 9. Her response was, how about we meet at 9? What is your question, Ayo? What is your question? What is your question, sir? This is okay. All right, you said that. What is your question? What is your question? I don't understand. Text, she said, yeah, bad boys work. I'm going to pick you up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Wait, you said that to her, and her response was, how about we meet at 9 o'clock? So what's the what is the problem? See, gentlemen, this is exactly what I'm saying. At VS, sir, this is what I'm talking about. The difference between game and playing games is right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because if he had game, he would know what to do, but he's playing games. Because apparently he doesn't know what to say to her next. He's playing games. So let's keep it going. Question right here, sir. She said she hated him and loved him. If he had game, he would still try to get his approval. She would still get his approval even when she had. Well, 426. I want y'all guys to remember this is important. I don't give a fuck the love and the hate. That's where y'all go wrong. Y'all want women to love you. Y'all care about them loving you. You care about them hating you. And that is the whole problem in this whole thing, was a lack of respect. Not a love-hate. It was respect. She didn't respect him. She cared about him. He's a good guy, but there's no respect. How do we know? Because if there was respect, we wouldn't know about this. We would not know about this. But she felt that she could talk about this and not even talk to her husband first. I'm going to this interview and I just want to make sure, don't worry about it, baby. I'm not going to make you look bad at all. I'm going to represent the Stafford family to its fullest. And that's what respect will do, young man, not love and hate. Stop looking for women to love you guys. Have them fall into respect, gentlemen. I saw the text message. What's your question? I saw it. What the fuck you want me to say? You left a message. She didn't reply. So what do you want me to say? I don't understand what you want me to say there. If a woman blocks you when you tell her to take care, is that a win? No, it's not a win because you give a fuck. Chuck. I don't think y'all understand depth of game. That's not a win when you're festering over something a woman is doing. That's not a victory, young man. And we need to talk about this, because I think so many of you young men don't understand why it is y'all are doing the same things, why you're not growing, and why you're not learning the game, okay? Most of you guys out here, okay, don't understand of how you view yourself, okay? It's how you see yourself. And the problem is, the reason why you see yourself from the I do or the I can't or I won't is based off of the conditioning that you guys have been going through, okay? Because you have not actually discovered who you are, okay? And the thing is that you're always going to identify yourself based off of outside interpretations versus look at yourself. Give you a prime example, Chuck. If you knew yourself, you wouldn't give a fuck about her blocking you. But the fact that you thought it was a win, sir, is a loss, because look at the power that you gave her thinking about what she's doing as a win or a loss. You see what I'm saying? See, most of you guys have to understand the problem with a lot of you guys, okay? Your insecurities. Most of you try to win, and most of you strive for confidence, and most of you strive to be successful. But see, that can never exist if you young men don't view yourself as unsuccessful. See, the greatest lie that most of you guys have is that most of you guys sit around and think that you are successful because you have a job, a car, and some clothes. That is not success. That's just you, actually, gentlemen, that's just you having, being a responsible young man. But in order to get to success, one must be honest with himself and honestly say that I'm not successful. The moment you feel that you have an ounce of success when it comes to women, you will never become successful. You will never become successful. Because most of you guys don't understand the level and the depth of how your mind works. Because no matter what it is, gentlemen, you're always going to want more. What did I tell you, like the bulimic woman? You remember I told you a few days ago, the bulimic woman? Remember I told you guys, no matter how skinny she is, she will always want more or look for more. And that can show why a lot of you don't have success. If you think about it, most of you guys would wait a second. Let me grab this call real quick. 1 second here. Hold on 1 second, gentlemen. Area code 706. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Yeah, this is Marco from Georgia.
We need to call you Gym Rat. Just say my name is the gym predator.
Nah, so look, so that question I sent, so this was a girl I met at Walmart on Wednesday or Tuesday. So I asked her, I was like, shit, we talking or whatever. She said, I said, when you off or whatever, when next time you gonna be available? She said Friday she had to do something with her kids. So Saturday she was free. Tomorrow. So then I was
what's the problem?
So then she said, oh, I don't trust you or whatever. So then I was like, okay.
Well, she doesn't know you. Wait, should she trust you?
Nah, so then I'm gonna take her to the movies or whatever. So then
why are you taking her to the wait. You're telling me you're gonna take her to a movies on a date?
That ain't no good place.
Okay,
like,
brother. You're gonna sit in a dark room watching moving pictures, and you're not gonna be able to talk to her at all, except before the movie and after the movie. How is that a date?
See, the thing was, this is how I looked at it.
That's a loser. That's a loser. That's a loser realizing he doesn't have a mouthpiece and he has no type of influence on a woman. So I'm going to let the movie be my stand-in or my stunt double. You don't take a woman to the movies, man. That's
seats reclined, so I was going to be like,
man, dude. I just told you, you're gonna say hello. You're gonna sit her down. The movie's gonna come on, and you're gonna leave. You're wasted 2 hours of your life watching a moving picture with a woman that you can't talk to. So how do you make? How is that a win?
See, I thought about it. See, I was we was gonna watch the movie, and I'm gonna like put my arm around her, and I'm gonna be touching on her thighs, like rubbing on her thighs.
Yeah, okay, look, Gym Predator. She just said, I don't trust you, and yet you ready to put your arm around her and touch her? You haven't even talked to her face to face.
So, like, what would be a good place other than the movie?
Oh, my God, man, you Gym Predator, dude. What are you doing, man? Why would you... Why is the plan, I'm going to put my arm around her and touch her leg and stuff? Why are you being a predator?
See, I just want to just build that sexual.
Why are you going in a place that is none of you? You have no right to put your hands on her. Why are you going? Why are you looking at trying to touch her leg and stuff when she doesn't even know you, predator?
See, that was gonna do that. Then probably take out to eat type shit.
Oh, now you want to feed her? Oh man, all right, I'm gonna let you go, dog. I can't talk to you, bitch ass motherfucker, man. No, get the fuck off my fucking. Get off. Bye, man. Bye. I can't. Man, come on. That's his new name, Gym Predator. So you know when he calls in, we gonna call him the Gym Predator because all he does is he just tries to stalk women and stuff at the gym. Wait a second. Let me see here. Let me get this question here. I remember you saying that when you meet a woman, leading with your name, but can you give me an example of how to start a conversation with a random woman you see on the street? Is he fucking with us right now, gentlemen? Is he fucking with us? This can't be real. I think he's fucking with us. I think he is. 636. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Hey, it's Mike. Question: what's your deal against talking or dating women from the gym?
Okay, you go to the gym. Do you go to the gym to lift weights, or is the gym a club?
I mean, I go to the gym to lift weights and socialize.
Then okay. Then you're a gym trick. You know what a trick is? A trick.
I mean, that's where I go.
Okay, but sir, let me show you what a gym trick is. A gym trick is a person that uses money to put himself in a position to talk to women for sex. That's tricking. So you're not going to the gym to work out. You're going to the gym to try to backdoor a woman and try to talk to her and get her to like you, knowing that you're an uninteresting person. Why would you? It doesn't make any sense. Why can't you leave women
I go
alone?
to the gym 6 days a week.
But that's why I say, I know, if you heard me, I say that's a sickness that a lot of you guys have. Are you an athlete? Are you an athlete? I mean,
no,
you're not an athlete. You're not an athlete. Did you get in a car accident where you have to have gym care to build your muscle up or something?
No, I've been working out like
5-6
days a week since I was 18.
Yeah, right. And I can tell you since you were 18, and I can tell you about that young man who was 18. That young man who was 18 probably looked at a YouTube or something thinking that working out is going to get you some pussy, because that person, you, had no self-identity. You have no self-image. You have no self-esteem. You have no confidence. You have no self-concept. And you have no self-construct. And you actually have low self-worth. And that's why you think the gym is your safe place. But that's a sickness to feel that you've got to go to a gym and lift weights for what? You've got your muscle, but you ain't working the right muscle. And that means that you are a muscled up guy that's boring and cannot hold great conversations, if that makes any sense, sir. No disrespect, but I'm just trying to talk to you. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've hooked up with multiple chicks from the gym. I've met a lot of good buddies from the gym. I mean, guys I'm still friends with to this day. I mean, I've met a lot of people at the gym, and it's not because, that's the only place I can go.
Okay.
It's just that's where I spend most of my free time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the sickness. Why can't you go outside your door, go to a bar, go to a club, go to places where people actually go to meet people? Why is it that
I'm 39, and so I mean,
well, it doesn't matter. But I'm saying, well, why don't you? I'm saying it's a sickness to prey on women that are not going there to look for guys. They're going there to work out or attention. I will say attention too, but why can't why can't you just go to and do the thing that it's there for, to go and work out?
I do, but then the women, they come around me whenever I'm up there, and if they're going to come and stand and work out right by me multiple times, then I'll chat them up.
Chat them up.
Hey, well, here's my number. Text me.
That's terrible.
We should hang out. We should go. I mean, why?
That's
so
sad.
If I'm at a bar and a girl comes and stands next to me, and then I start talking
to
her,
because the bar is for socializing and trying to meet women. The gym, I see. The thing is, what I understand about you humans is that a lot of motherfucking men that go to the gym, they go to the gym and block everything out and focus on the routine that they have to do, and they don't give a fuck who's around them, and they go the fuck home. They don't sit around and try to use their muscles and all. See, let me tell you what you're not only tricking, you're kind of like dirty macking, because what you're doing is that you're using your little muscles to draw these poor little women in to talk to you, knowing you ain't even gamed up. So again, I'm just saying you have a sickness. It's a sickness. You're tricking and you're dirty macking. So you're losing on 3 levels, dog. Because if you are actually serious, see, when a man is serious about something, he's going there focused on that one thing. He's not there to socialize. He's not there to hang out. He's going to get in, do his routine, and move the fuck on. But when you're tricking and dirty macking, that's what you're doing, dog. So it's a sickness that you have, but not only on top of the sickness that you have, you're looking to hang out with these sweaty ass guys, and you want to hang out with these groupie ass women that like just because you want to flex your muscles?
I mean, it's not like that at all, but I'm just saying it's like if I enjoy working out, what's wrong with wanting to find a woman that also spends a lot of her free time doing that?
So are you still seeing all the women that you've been fucking at the gym? Are you still seeing them?
No.
You want to know why? Because you can't fuck. And that's another problem we should go on. See, I have the video. I wish I had the clip where the woman is saying that a lot of y'all guys supplement your muscles for some low, small ass dick or something. I forgot what she said. I wish I had the clip, but I couldn't find it. But What I'm saying is that, so what's even worse about this, you have a sickness, you're tricking, you're dirty macking, you're getting some pussy, and the dick game is so weak, the sex game is so bad that you still don't have these women around. So you're losing on all fronts, buddy. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
so, I mean, some of them, it wasn't like a thing where like I was trying to get into a relationship with them. We were just hanging out and,
Yeah,
hooked
but
up
see,
or
the thing
stuff
is,
happened.
when you fuck them really well, they'll keep you around like that dick or that glass I need to break when I need it. They will let you know that, you know what, I know we ain't fucking around, but you know what, when I want some of that dick, I want some of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But it's okay.
All
Listen, I'm not here to just do that, but you just asked a question. I'm just here to answer. It's just a sickness, but do it. But what I'm saying is that you're tricking, dog. You're being, see, this is why you can never have any game, because you're disingenuous to yourself. You're not really serious about the gym workout, because if you're serious about the gym workout, you would be focused on what you have to do, the priority of going to the gym, working out. I'm not here to socialize. I'm not here to hang out with motherfuckers. I'm here to do my reps, take a break, do my reps, take a break, finish up and get the fuck out and go on with my life. But that's
typically what I do. And whenever I end up chatting with, a female or something like that, it's typically at the end of the workout over in like the stretch area.
But
they're just kind of over there
okay,
stretching.
dog, again, you're being disingenuous. But again, you do what you do, but I'm just telling you straight up, man, men don't act that way, dog. The gym is not a club. And again, you're using it as an aspect to try to pull some women. So you're kind of dirty macking, dog. That's not what men do, dog. But again, everybody can't be a man. So, but I do appreciate your call though, big dog. Okay. If you got any other questions, please let me know. Okay, sir.
All right.
Respect to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, let us continue, guys. Lines are open. Let me continue with some of these questions here. Oh, getting back to this one. Dog, you just said you lead, not learn with your name. You lead. So if you know you lead with your name, then why are you asking me how to start a conversation when you just said the answer of leading with your name? What the fuck, dude? Stay home. Stay home. You ain't ready for this shit. What do you do if you think your boyfriend is really a female? I don't know I don't know. As a lesbian, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a lesbian, but I don't know what you mean by that shit. So whenever we think we're being successful with a woman, it's really the conscious strive for success we experience in ourselves. Yeah, because you guys think success is a woman giving you her number or exchanging information. You guys think success is she likes a post. You guys think success is because she's sending you a text message or something like that. That is not success, gentlemen. Listen to me, that is not success. See, y'all think little crumbs are success. That is not success. That's why you got to come in this thing and being honest with yourself. Because the moment you think that you are successful, gentlemen, what is going to happen is you'll keep striving for success, but you're not going to win in all that other stuff. See, you guys have to understand when you are insecure, which a lot of you are, and there's no knock on you, gentlemen, you are insecure. But because you guys are insecure, you guys cannot develop any confidence. Okay? And when you guys lie to yourselves and think that you're confident and think that you're successful, you can't get rid of the insecurity because it's always been there. Because the thing that you're afraid of is you're afraid that women are going to find out what you actually are. Says the guy that a lot of you guys create fake profiles. Remember, I've always told you, gentlemen out here, your profile is not your personality. But a lot of you guys fake profiles because you want women to actually feel enamored by who you are. And then when you open your mouth, they're not interested in you because they can see right through you. because most of you guys feel that women are ignorant as fuck and they can't read weak, soft suckers, gentlemen. That's what I'm saying to you guys. See, the thing is that the thing like that young man that's in the gym right now, okay? See, he goes to the gym because that's where his confidence is in the weights, okay? But because he recognizes that as a 39-year-old man, you can't maintain the muscle, you got to work harder, trying to get into shape. Gentlemen, the thing that I always say to you guys out there is that you have to understand, just because you accomplish a goal that you set doesn't mean that you're winning. You guys, okay, you see a woman, you pander for her number, she gives it to you, and then you're all excited like you're successful, like you don't have nothing else to do, you won. Gentlemen, you have to understand how the game works. And Matthew Stafford didn't do that. See, gentlemen, you're not okay with who you are. And that's the problem. So when you guys are not okay who you are, what do you do from the outside? The I do. You go and do things to try to change the thing that you're not actually changing. See, when you are not okay with who you are, now listen, Jim, there's no problem with doing exercise. I always tell you should exercise. I would never tell you not to exercise. But when you have a sickness of being in the gym 6 days out of that's a sickness. If you're not a bodybuilder or athlete or a body, if you don't need that weight for something, that is something that is off in you, because you are never going to be pleased with the person you see in the mirror, just like a woman that's bulimic is never going to be satisfied with what she sees in the mirror, because a lot of people who hate themselves will always work on shit outside of themselves, not realizing it is never going to, you're chasing a ghost. You're chasing this mythical thing called, I'm going to be happy if I get my body, if I get one more layer of muscle, I'm going to be happy. And then guess what happens? I need another layer and another layer and another layer. And that's the problem with a lot of you guys. You are not okay with who you are. Okay? You are not good with who you are. And we get into this idea of acceptance. But gentlemen, acceptance is very confusing for a lot of you, because you don't understand. You are accepting, not acceptance. Get your crayons out. We're going to get deep. You're not accepting acceptance. You're accepting that you don't like yourself. That's what you're accepting. You're accepting. See, you guys think that you're actually doing something when you accept yourself, but you got to look at how you think about yourself. Okay? Think about this. How you see yourself. A lot of you guys know you don't have confidence. A lot of you guys know that you cannot talk to women. A lot of you guys know that you can't turn a woman on, but yet you want to accept yourself, knowing yourself fucking sucks. And then you're wondering why I can never grow, because in that acceptance is a comfort zone in which you should never be in. You should never be in there, okay? All right, you should never be in there. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're saying to you guys out here. Let me see here. Let me grab, we got some more questions here. Sorry, let me grab this question right here. He says, so if a woman invites you to the movies, would you say you wouldn't go? No, unless we're dating. And see, when we see guys, y'all understand the invited movies that men get versus what y'all get. When a woman invites you to the movies, y'all actually watching a movie. When a woman invites us to a movie, they find the shittiest movie possible that nobody's going to be in, and they're going to get us right to that corner, and we're going to be doing some things, and we ain't going to be watching a movie. So a woman asking you for a movie and a woman asking me out for a movie are two totally different things. She's going to watch the movie with you because she wants to watch it. But sometimes women like to do things in movie theaters with assholes and jerks, not boring people. Let me say, if we have dealt with uncooperative women, but now we're dealing with women who like us, being a student will help us make the right choices in our life. No, you're not a student. So no, stop saying things that you're not. No. What do you do if I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. I keep telling you, I don't fucking know. So stop asking me this shit. If you keep asking me, we're going to get you the fuck out the room. I don't give a man, get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. What do you mean by land, sea, ocean, space with women? Well, you got to be, you should know because I give that free information out. I give that information for free. That is free information. And you're not ready to even know that because you're too chicken shit scared to even talk to a woman, big guy. So it's all good. Guys got a question, go ahead and ask. Let us continue. But as I was talking about, you guys, like Matthew Stafford, you guys accept that. You accept the crumbs women give you. Why do you accept that? Because you don't accept the person that you should be. Because a real man is not going to accept crumbs. You guys accept when they say, I don't know. You accept when they say maybe. You accept when they say, I think about it. You accept all these things, and yet at the end of the day, you just don't accept you. But you accept the you that is fucking you over. But see, the thing is for a lot of you guys, this is why I tell you guys to be careful with motivation. And I tell you guys to be careful with affirmations. Now, we give women a pass because they're emotional. All that shit is for women, dog. That shit is for an emotional woman that's just all fucking emotional. But for you guys moving with emotions and your feelings, and you're going through all these affirmations and these motivations and stuff, they're just reinforcing, just like accepting yourself, this delusional belief that you're trying to convince yourself that repeating something over and over again is going to change your mindset. And it doesn't work that way. Your mind doesn't work that way. And the lie that most of y'all think about is always trying to find a quick fix to solve a multitude of problems, gentlemen. Question here. Could you speak on the idea of being a good man versus a good man at the beginning? Wait, can you speak on the ideal? What do you mean the idea of being a good man versus being good at being dog? Dude, it's all the fucking same, dog. Good guys get ran over. Nice guys are fucking liars. That's all it is. That if you're a good guy, women are going to walk all over you because you don't know how to stand up for your good guy self. You're saying, hello, I got a tight pussy. Here's my balls. Here's my spine. And please don't get mad at me. What can I do to make it up? So it's all the same, dog. Don't try to complicate it, okay? Would you suggest that you stop dating until you're comfortable with who you see in the mirror? No, I don't, gentlemen. I tell you to do that because eventually you're gonna have, or not, you got to learn how to face your fears. You got to learn how to face the thing that you're scared of. And I don't want you in your basement at home going out of your mind, becoming an incel because you can't manage yourself around women. Be around women, learn who you are, and face the fear. But the question is, are you going to actually face that thing? See, the thing that you don't understand, young man, in your question is that your confidence doesn't come from her smile. It doesn't come from her touching you. The confidence comes from you striving for failure, Strive to fail. Be happy. See, you guys try to avoid failure so bad that you don't even want to face the thing that is going to give you confidence on the other side. You run away from failure because you're trying to do everything you can. And when you run away from failure and you're on your date, then you start to lie to the woman and give her a false bag of goods. You try to pretend in what you are and what you like to do. And it doesn't work that way. Because most of you guys don't understand that, gentlemen, like, all right, let me give you guys an exercise as I always do from time to time. If I told you guys right now just to close your eyes for a few seconds and just tell me what you feel, you know what you're going to say? You're either going to say something, I feel the chair, I can feel my shoes, or I can feel the floor, whether it's a hardwood floor or a carpet underneath you, right? You can open your eyes now. I'm just saying, if you did that. And see, the crazy thing that you just don't understand is just in that moment of you closing your eyes, that's what it's like to be one of one. Because at that moment, when you closed your eyes and I asked you that question, everything went away. There was no fear, no anxiety. There was no pressure because you paid attention to yourself for the first fucking time in a long time. When I said, close your eyes and tell me what you feel, it was at that moment you stopped looking from the outside world and you started to focus on who you were. Okay? See, what you guys don't understand, when you pay attention to yourself, it is like understand how the game works when you're a student of the game. As a man's life is nothing but a series of moments that are woven together in a particular moment, okay? Listen to what I'm saying. A man doesn't have an identity, okay? You just have an experience. When I told you to close your eyes and ask you what you were feeling, you experienced the carpet, the wood, you experienced the chair, or if you were standing up or what you were doing. In that moment, you were experiencing something, okay? The identity that most of you have right now is the lie in which you live right now. Because most of you are looking for the identity to change your experience. You're trying to use everything outside of you to change things that are actually broken inside of you. Okay? See, the experience, gentlemen, it can change. Okay? But right now, how you're looking at it cannot change because you're looking and viewing everything wrong. So when you meet a woman, guess what? Your communication is a tool. And its purpose is what? Okay, when you guys meet women, just like Matthew did, he messed up as well. When you guys meet women, what you don't understand is this simple. You are nothing but a tool. Not a tool as a weak part, like a tool like they would say in high school. But the way you communicate with yourself and the way you communicate with the woman is all you're doing is offering the woman a perception of who you actually are. But this is where the problem comes in at. Because you are not sticking to who you actually are, you're giving the woman a false perception of who you are. And that's what she can recognize in most of you guys out there versus a man. A man is going to say, this is who I am. I don't care what you're going to do. Because I'm not trying to identify anything with you. I'm just trying to show you who I am. But when you guys out here run up on a woman because you are not locked in on who you are, you don't believe in yourself, you feel that if I was honest with her, I'll never get her. But eventually it turns into that case anyway, because a woman has enough game to see right through you, gentlemen, if that makes any sense. And that's not a bad thing. I don't want y'all guys to look at it as a bad thing. It's just what is. See, a lot of times, gentlemen, what y'all do is that a lot of y'all get into this thing where you guys confuse, okay, yourselves, okay, on who we are. And then we attach ourselves to the perception that other people have of us to think that is our truth. We look to other people to define what we are, especially when you're not locked in on who you are. But the problem is that this is the thing. As a man, we should never connect to the outside world, says that guy that goes to the gym. You see what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't see, a lot of y'all think, well, why is that a problem? Because the connection should never be to the outside world when you're connected in who you are internally. It is nothing wrong with going to the gym and saying hello to somebody. But let me continue. 803, what's your name? What's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Hey, Coach, my name is Gabriel Williams. I'm 19 years old. I'm from early South Carolina.
What's up, man?
Hey, Coach, when you gave the exercises now on the stream, I didn't feel nothing. Like when I closed my eyes, I felt nothing. Like what does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
I just felt nothing. I was thinking maybe that I was supposed to feel something.
Well, because you wasn't concentrating enough. You failed.
Okay.
See, the thing is you were told to do something, but you did it on your level and you really didn't concentrate. Because you have nerve endings on all over your body, and you're telling me you can't feel something, then that means you fucking failed because you're not doing the exercise right. So what, you have cut all the nerve endings off your body where you can't feel the floor right now? You can't feel the chair. You can't feel your clothes. So what the fuck are you talking about then talking about you haven't felt anything, dogs? That's what I'm talking about. This is why y'all fuck up and fail, because you don't take the shit seriously, man. So I'll throw you back in, and thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is crazy. Even a simple exercise, y'all fail that miserably. Talking about I didn't feel anything. That is crazy. That doesn't make sense. You feel something, but when you say I didn't feel anything at all, then you're not fucking focused. Yes, Mr. Long, he's overthinking it. Yeah, it's a fail. Because you know what he thought? He thought that it was something miraculous because he didn't feel anything. He fucked the whole thing up. But as I was saying before, gentlemen, what's important is 417, what's your name? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
It's Brandon Alexander. I just wanted to call in, Steve, to tell about my experience closing my eyes and what
I didn't ask about
your
Brandon. I didn't ask. It's not a thing to tell me about your experiences, sir. This is not what this is about. That's not what it's about. I'm just showing you what it's like. Just listen to me. I'm just showing you what it's like to fucking focus. The problem is that focus that you had, that you were about to tell me what you were experiencing, The fact is, you don't have that same focus when you meet a woman. And you cannot connect yourself with yourself if all you're doing is thinking about what the woman is thinking, what she's feeling, and what she thinks about you.
So if my perception, do you think we disconnect from that when you women
No,
are
the
around?
problem
Is that
is
what
you're
you're
connected to it. You should never connect yourself with somebody other than yourself. Why are you connecting yourself with a woman, dog? That's why y'all fucking up. Because you want to make this miraculous connection where you want to connect into her reality for what?
Well, I didn't say I wanted to connect into her reality.
No, but that's what I'm trying to
like,
explain to you, Brandon. You're doing that, young man.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, when you are connected with who you are, one thought, one mind, one way, okay? You're content with yourself. Because what you do at that point is that you stop trying to live up to a woman's expectations. You stop trying to live up to your own expectations, because those two things will never work. Because a person that creates expectations when you're weak and you're soft and you have no confidence, your expectations, you're chasing a ghost, and that's all you're doing. But and then what happens when you see a woman, you're gonna look at her. Remember, I tell all you guys, what do y'all do? When you see a woman, it should be 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. But you look at a woman in red and you like her fat ass, you don't go to color, shapes, and numbers. You're a titty guy, you look at her titties, you're gonna be talking about letters. You're gonna be talking about ZQR or whatever. You wanna know why? Because because you are not rooted in the game and learning yourself the way you should. Most of you guys out here, okay? All right, most of you guys out here are too busy trying to live up to her expectation. Oh, I want a nice guy, and I want a thoughtful man, and I want a respectful guy that doesn't want to have sex with me, and he's going to wait 5 fucking years and everything. I want a guy to take me out to dinner. He's got to take me out to dinner 3 times, and he's got to understand that I like to be paid. Man, fuck you. Are you serious? We ain't doing that shit. Shout out to our girl, Chai. What's up, CW?
Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
Nah, I want to hear that shit. That's what I'm saying. No, Brandon, hold on. No, stop that shit, Brandon. Hold on a second. What's going on, China? Hi, shout out to you, China. Hold on, China. I gotta lace you with a wrench, girl. I got you. No, Brandon, listen to me. Listen to me, Brandon. And you're not seeing it. Because if you wasn't that person, then why the fuck were you in the red pill and the PUA community if you were this so-called person, Brandon? See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all lie to yourselves. You sit here and say, I don't, and you lie. You being in the red pill, the manosphere, the pick up a community, and all these things, all you do is lie. And then you think you're successful. And this is why y'all fuck up, because you're not even honest with yourself.
Affirmation.
Let me shut him up. What'd you say now?
I was saying same thing with affirmations, like how people lie to themselves and they don't know how they're lying.
Well, it's not about lying to yourself. It's about you not loving yourself. You are trying to connect yourself to a woman. You're trying to connect into the femininity or something, or the emotion in her, which you should be connecting that shit into. But yet y'all do that. The moment you...
So really...
Yes.
It's about like when you say it's about your experience, like...
No, I am the experience, motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you. See, when I say it's about my experience, I'm doing it from an I do, because at that point, I'm trying to please the woman based off of my interpretation of what I think she wants me to be in order for her to open her legs. And that's the problem. When When I say I am the experience, Brandon, that means I am that guy. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Does that make any sense?
That makes sense.
But you can't do that thinking and moving the way you're moving right now, young man. Because you're trying to live up to somebody else's expectations in two ways. You're living up to the person who you don't believe in, his expectations, and then you're living up to a woman's expectation because you want her to see you a certain way. And then from that point,
I was gonna say, is there
Yes.
like some exercises that we could do for
Dog,
homework?
he's
to
learning
get
the
out of that?
goddamn game, dog. Stop. I'm gonna hang up, dog. I hate when you do that shit, Brandon. Don't disrespect the show like that, dude. Come on. Hey, don't. How dare you ask if they're? See what I'm saying, dog? You see what his mind just did to him? Do you see what I'm talking about, dog? Y'all, it just happened. I hope y'all caught that. You see what I'm saying? Are there some exercises I can do? Give me a quick fix, Steve. Is there a magical pill that I can take to get rid of all this other things? Y'all see what I'm saying? This is where the problem comes in at. 330, what's your name and what's your question, sir? What's up? Sir, are you on your speakerphone? Please get off your speakerphone. Please turn the background down. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's your question, sir? What's up? All right, call back, dude. Call back, please. When you call in, please turn down the background. Please get off your speakerphone and talk like a man. Please call back when you're ready to do that, and I'll talk to you, sir. What I'm saying to you guys out here, which the problem is that most of you guys don't understand that enough will never be enough for you guys. Enough will never be enough. You're always going to chase this mythical ghost called success, but you don't understand it's your mind moving you in the wrong direction. See what Brandon said? Is there an exercise I can do? Hold on, so let me grab this call real quick. 214, sir, what's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What is your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Yes, I'm David. I'm 22. I wanted to ask.
David, are you on your speakerphone, sir?
Yes.
Okay, David, did you just hear what I just said a second ago, sir?
All right.
Come
Yeah,
on,
my
dog.
bad.
It's not your bad. It's following direct. Dog, the one thing y'all got to learn is follow directions. You
That's
see what
my
I'm saying?
fault.
No, it's not your fault. It's your choice. See, we don't look at my fault. We look at my choice. What's your question,
My
sir?
choice.
What's going on, sir? How can I help you?
So I just had a question
Sure.
about when I had put my bid in with a girl.
Sir, you don't have
today.
sir, did you get a bid for me?
No, I don't.
So
no.
if I'm the only one that teaches the fucking bid, then why would you disrespect me by saying you are doing something that you don't have, nor have you studied?
Well, I do study it because I watch your videos.
You don't have a bid, do you?
I do.
Dude, I'm about to hang this fucking phone up on you. If
I
you
thought
have
you
a
meant,
bid,
like,
you
am
know
I-
what you should be doing. And you know
What
what
was
you
that?
should be recording and all that other stuff. So I'm 2 seconds from hanging up on your ass. So I'm going to act like you don't have your bid, and we're going to go into this question that you want to have. What is your question, sir?
Okay, so whenever I texted her, I asked her when she was free and things like that.
Wait, stop.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Does everybody in the chat room understand what things like that mean? Does everybody in the chat room understand what things like that mean? Yes or no?
No, I don't know what it
Do you
means.
see why you're fucking up? Because you can't even articulate yourself correctly. So you were texting her, what are things like that? So we can understand you, sir. What does that mean? What does things like that mean? What is that?
Oh, I didn't even realize I said that.
Sir, God damn it. Come on, man. What does things like that mean, sir?
Okay, so she texted me her name and things, and I texted her back.
What did you say to her?
I said, hey, when are you free this week to get a drink?
Why?
And then
get a drink for what?
To
what?
Get to
no, let's be
meet her and
honest.
then
Do you want to
eventually-
get to know her or you want to fuck her? Which one is it?
to meet her and then eventually fuck, yeah.
To me, wait, meet, and what is that you need to know to realize you want to fuck her, knowing that you wanted to fuck her the first time you saw her, dog? Come on, man. Can you?
That she's not crazy.
All right, so you know what I mean? See that she's not crazy. So what are you going to talk to her about to make a determination to see a woman who you meet for the first time that's going to hide who she actually is to you to see if she's crazy or not? How are you going to figure that out in a conversation, sir?
I'd say mostly her vibe and
Her vibe?
the way.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Do you know a woman has an Oscars, right? I always tell y'all ladies to pull out this Tampax by their bookshelf to see all the Oscars that they have, because suckers like you believe that they're not good actresses. So you don't think a woman can pretend to be good?
No, you're right. You're right. But when I watch your videos, you say not to.
No, you're not me. You're not me. You're not a student of the game. You're not a student of the game.
I am.
No, you're not. You're just an average guy stealing shit, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So when you go on this so-called date with her, what are y'all talking about on your date where you're going to find out if she's not crazy? What are you going to talk to her about?
Well, that's not the only reason, but
I didn't ask you that question. I'm asking you, what are you going to talk to her about? Because you said, I'm going to take her on this date because I want to make sure that she's not crazy. That's what you said. So I'm asking you, what are you going to talk to her about to find out if, with this vibe thing you're talking about, to see if she's not crazy? What are you going to talk to her about?
I mean, I'll just ask her if she's crazy or not.
All right, I'm going to hang up on you, dog. Goodbye. I can't. I can't make this shit up. Are we serious? China, right? China. See, China. That's what, you know what? China laughed before. What the fuck should you be laughing at right now? I can't make this shit up. Gentlemen, you hear what the fuck just happened? The motherfucker is... I'm just going to ask if she's crazy and why she has the knife behind her back. No, of course I'm not crazy. He going to be like, oh, okay. Really? Really? We're just going to come off bad because some of y'all guys ask, are you what you want to fuck? And some of you guys, you're going to walk up to a woman and say to her, are you crazy? And I'm asking you, are you fucking crazy to walk up to a woman and ask her, is she fucking crazy? That's crazy. That is crazy. This doesn't make any sense, gentlemen. And this is why y'all are losing. As I said before, this is why most of y'all are going to end up like Matthew Stafford. A piece of meat for a woman when she decides to grab your ass off the shelf. Because your insecurities are always going to stomp your logic. Think about some of your logic. Think about this for a second. Please listen to this. They're going to mess your logic up because they are driven by your fucking emotions, man. Y'all go in this game like a bunch of women with your heart on your shoulders and all this other stuff. And what do I mean by a heart on your shoulder? If she says no, you call her a bitch. You say she ain't shit. You talk bad because you have a bruised ego. And then if she gives you a little play, y'all get all excited like you won the lottery. Oh, I got her number. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. And then the emotions come back. And then you sit around, oh, my God, what am I going to do next? You see what I'm saying? I like this young man because he's in his fucking fear. Look what he say. I'm going to ask her, is she crazy? I want to smash, but I want to get a vibe from her by asking her if she crazy. I can't make this shit up, dude. I'm not, no, man, guys, come on, man. Come on, guys. We gotta be better than this. Gentlemen, we have to be better than this. The thing that we have got to lock in on is what we are to ourselves and grow. Area code 470. What's your name? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve. This China.
What's going on, China? How are you? Nice hearing from you. How you doing? What's going on?
What's good, Sam? Anytime you live, I try to catch your lives. Your lives are you're one of the content creators on here that actually know game. You understand the game and you understand a woman's mind.
Yeah, but China, I'm not a content creator. I'm a dating coach. I'm a dating sex. Yeah. You know,
yeah, but I'm saying
I
like
hear what you're saying.
with the people on here. Yeah, with the people on here, I literally listen to your shows, and you guys should be cash apping this man, supporting this man platform because he's dropping game. I mean, for real. And one of the things I wanted to say to you, Steve, real quick, is that me listening to the callers, a lot of the callers are not really listening to you.
They're not.
Right? You're actually teaching. You're really teaching. And what I see with a lot of men, they just want to vent.
Yeah.
They don't want to listen. And you could be spitting hardcore game and breaking things down for them. They still just,
China, I'm doing it all the time, China. And they just, for some reason, they just are in their fucking feelings and their emotions. They just don't. It's like, I'm trying to show you how to win by breaking it down to his core, but they don't even want to listen. Like one guy, tell him to close his eyes. What do you feel? He tells me I didn't feel anything because he ain't paying attention. That right there, China. See what I'm saying, China? Then a guy that, okay, I want some pussy. I want to get to know her. I'm going to ask her, she crazy? The fuck? China, come on, China.
But I'm going to say this, like, when the women that y'all dealing with, we will talk to you, and we can already know if you don't understand the game. Like we already know you don't understand the game, and we will mirror you. Like we will mirror you because we see that you don't understand us. So what we'll begin to do is mirror you. So we will embody whatever you want us to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if she's crazy, you're not going to know she's crazy because she's mirroring you.
Right. Well, and y'all are gamed up, China. That's the whole point, China. Y'all are gamed up. Look, you can do what you want with the loser because the loser is going to allow it to happen. China,
right.
Not even getting your business. How many motherfuckers? Just give us a number. How many motherfuckers is you wake up this morning, China, and you check your phone. How many motherfuckers are in your DM saying the same boring shit?
Well, my DMs is packed. Like it is full every day, and to the point that I block them. And they know what I do, and they still don't care. So I block them or I just ignore them. Like I don't see them. Like the first thing is a woman notice you. Like she noticed. She knows if she like you. She knows if she's going to screw you. She knows if she want to lay with you. Yes. She knows if she's going to waste your time. Like we already identified that. And we be waiting and hoping, like if I was on some I don't care type shit and I just want to get money and I want to run through niggas, all I have to do is go to my DMs and throw them anything. I want to go out Friday. I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a husband.
Right.
And I'll see who wants to bite that. Like if I send that to 5 different dudes and 2 of them hit back, I could take you out. I'm looking for a wife. I want to be in a relationship. I want to build with a woman. Ugh. That's what we look for.
This is gay, China. You got that gay, girl. China, look, China. China, I gotta call you. If that's your number, we gotta chop it up a little bit. Try to do a collab.
Okay.
Try to do a collab. You know what I'm saying? If that's okay, do a collab. have you,
Yeah.
chop it up. So I'll lock that in. But China, wait, before I let you roll, I want to. What is your thought? Okay, so how can you tell and distinguish the difference between what you may consider, what women consider a bad boy or a man or what an alpha is versus a soft guy? What is your first indication of that? What, from your point, because I know you get a lot of, I know you're getting hit up all the fucking time. So what is your first indication?
When a man shows me direction. So when the man shows me direction, I know that he's a leader. Like, I know he's going to request things from me. But the one that's weak, I request things from him. I become the leader. So if I say, I want to go out Friday, and then you say, okay, I'll take you, then the other man, he's more direct,
yes,
and he's show more leadership. When the man show more leadership, like, I only have this day, take it or leave it type shit. Like, if a guy is very direct and the guy leaves me, like, I don't go out to restaurants. I go here,
yes,
take it or leave it type. That's more of a man. I know he's leading me. And it's more, I have to question myself. I'm like, am I going? Am I not going? So now I have to make the decision. Now it's not up to him. It's up to me. Like, now it's up to me to choose. Am I going to go out with him? Or he already said that we're going here. So I can't put in my bid. I can't put in my bid because he already told me what we're doing.
Right.
We might be going to go to a park. We might be going to get ice cream. Like, or he might want to chill. Like, he's the one. And then he's not questioning. He's not questioning me all the time. Because the thing is, he knows that I like him because I'm responding to him. The weaker men, the men that women play games with, they're easy to have access to. It's kind of like, once we send you a message, you're easy to respond.
Yeah.
You always asking a woman what she want to do, like where she been. When the guy that's showing more leadership, he has more of a direction for our interaction than I do. With weak men, we choose when we want to deal with them. The man that's leading, the man that's dominant, he chooses when he wants to deal with me.
There you go.
So
hey, wow.
Even if I message him, he doesn't respond.
Wow.
Even I have to like really, really show him that I want him. So I might send a picture.
Yeah, but
I might call him. I might leave him a message.
So China, you gotta do some work, huh, girl? You gotta do work. You gotta work for that dick.
I gotta work for the one I want. Like, if it's a man that I want, I gotta really show him.
Yes.
Because we already know he's a catch because of his demeanor, the things he do. He's always busy. Like, he's not trying to make himself available to women unless we actually show. And it's kind of like you work, like the woman works more for the man that she wants than the easy guy. It's like the easy guy, we can be lazy.
Yeah, lazy as hell. Yeah, y'all got to work for a man. And then, hey, you know what? And China, you have anything else to say? Please go ahead. I'll give you the floor. But no, yeah.
I love your show, Steve.
Thank you, China.
I love your show. Good show.
No, I appreciate it, and I'll chop it up with you on the back end and everything. And I appreciate you, China, very much. Anytime you want to call in, hey, and maybe we'll have you come in and do some game time with these guys where they can try to pick you up and everything and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So.
All right.
We'll chop it up. We'll see what you do. But yeah. But China, I appreciate you. Come in anytime, call in, and we really do respect and love what you do. All the fellas love you. We got number respect for you. Okay.
All right, respect.
I respect China. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, thank you, China. That was China White. And I want to shut the fuck up. Why are you saying she bullshit? See, y'all, listen. Why can't a woman just tell y'all what the fuck is going on so y'all guys can just understand what's happening? You know what I mean? Come on, dog. Come on. Be respectful, man. Let's see here. This guy says, she says she can play with a guy's emotions. And then she flaked on me, and that disrespectful. Wait. Then she flaked on me, and that disrespectful. Did I do? Wait a second. I'm reading. Am I, guys? I am reading this right. Right. I hope I'm reading this right. I'm reading this right. Then she flaked on me, and that disrespectful. Did I do right? Am I reading that? Am I reading that right? She says she can play with a guy's emotions. No, I don't understand. All my guys out here, gentlemen. Well, let me grab this call here. 347, sir. What's your name? What's your question? How can I help you?
What's up, Steve? It's Emmanuel, man.
Emmanuel, how can I help you, sir? What's going on?
So my question is, a bruised ego is what's been keeping me in my feelings?
Well, what do you mean? What's going on with you? What do you mean, bruised ego and your feelings?
Because you just said that a while before China had called in, and then that just that really just hit. Because you said
because remember, you gotta look how you're connecting yourself to things. Everything you're trying to connect yourself to is outside of yourself, from the I do.
Correct.
You're connecting yourself to your emotions. You're connecting yourself to comfort. You're connecting yourself to excuses. So just those three alone, and we just take those three. And then when you see a woman, you're actually connecting yourself. You're trying to connect with that woman. And then when that woman doesn't give you your expectation, remember, the problem is you guys create expectations. Does that make any sense, sir?
Yes, I do.
Right. So when you create false expectations, then you get mad when those expectations don't come through. Because in your mind, remember, the ego and your self-importance, especially your mind, is sitting around telling you that this is what we should expect from women. Now, remember, I don't have a standard. I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to do all these things, but I expect a woman to fill in the blank. Does that make any sense?
Yes. What the fuck?
What? What's up? What?
That, yeah.
Yeah, what?
That's exactly what I'm going through. Like, that's what I've been feeling this whole time. It's kind of like that feeling of I'm attaching myself to the outcome.
Well, what I'm saying to you, young man, is that there's nothing wrong with seeking perfection. But unfortunately, your perfection is tying a woman into that thing. There's nothing wrong with climbing that mountain for yourself, but you're attaching an expectation of a woman. So you're saying that I'm so good when you're not, the first lie, that I expect a woman to bow down to me or give me sex or do what I want her to do because of who I think I am. Which then triggers another door, young man, to look for immediate results.
Which is what should I, like those type of questions.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, your sex. When it comes to women, the end result is sex. You expect that, some guys expect if I take her to dinner, if I'm nice to her, if I listen to her, she should give me sex on that, just me being nice to her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
But it's just, unfortunately, you're looking for somebody else to define who you are. Because you feel that since I can't fulfill my needs as a man, I've got to look to somebody else outside of myself to help me figure who I am out to myself.
And that's the umbilical cord?
I'm sorry? Yes.
That's the umbilical cord, right?
Absolutely, because you're okay. Because, okay, so The only one that made you feel safe is who? Mom, right? Mom made you feel safe, right? Mom made you feel safe, right? Mom made you feel comfortable and all these other things. So who wants to be in this tough ass world where I can't get my way? I mean, not to say you get your way with your mother, but at least when things didn't go right, your mother found a way to make the blow less hurtful. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She would put a pillow under you, make it, if you're not to say all mothers, but if you rode your bike and you fell off that motherfucker, she'll probably kick the bike to make you feel good. And then tell you, you know what, we don't have to do this right now. We'll do it later on. Come on, baby. Oh my God, you got to scrape. Oh my God, let me get the Neosporin. Mommy's gonna kiss it and make it feel better. Don't cry, baby. You know what? Mommy is proud of you. Mommy's gonna make you some cookies, and you see what I'm saying? I know you're thinking that's. I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass serious,
like, she
man.
call me the princess. Like, oh, here comes the princess.
Right. Well, I'm just saying that's where that's where all the problems are going wrong with a lot of young men because of that.
Fuck.
Because they're creating a predictable future that the world should be kind to you, women should be nice to you, and the worst part is women should come into this world with a bow on their head and they're supposed to be perfect. They've got to be perfect wives and they got to do perfect things and all this other stuff.
And I wasn't taught any of that. It was like how you just said it right now.
Right. But here's another thing. A lot of you guys also then open up other doors where you begin to mind read the person. Most of you guys actually believe that women can understand your feelings and your thoughts and your needs without you even having to express them. Yes, I know they see you want to fuck, but most of you guys like send a text message like hi, like she should understand why I'm sending her the hi. And then she says, "Listen, I see you as a brother." You're like, "Wait, what? Where did I go wrong? I don't understand. I when I sent this message over to her, it meant this." But expression is very important. Yes, I'm listening to you, young man.
Yeah, no, you hit it right at home. It's literally like, well, why isn't she understanding what I mean? Or like,
she's not supposed. She's supposed to follow your lead. I'm not here to explain myself to you. I'm not going to explain myself to a fucking woman. I'm not going to do that. But when you're looking for external validation, right?
Right.
So what you're saying, young man, is my self-worth, and it's not a knock on you, young men, but this is how y'all are thinking. You don't believe in yourself, so you need someone to accept you to make you feel whole. So then you try to connect yourself to something outside of yourself because you think, because guess who's telling you this shit? It's not anybody on the internet that's telling you this. Guess who it is? It's your mind is telling you this shit. You're no good, it tells you. You're too short, too fat, too ugly, too poor, too broke. He beat your ass down so much that instead of facing that motherfucker, you rather run away from him and look for a woman that can make you feel better, thinking that that's going to make him go away. That's going to put the more pressure on you. Because once you meet the woman, he's going to let you know, now you got to do what she wants to keep her. Because if you don't do it, I'm going to start bullying you again. See, you're allowing your mind to actually bully you, but then you're running away from the bully by seeking a safe space, not in your mom, but a woman. You're like seeking comfort from a woman. Do you see what I'm saying, young man?
Yes.
And that doesn't make you that is all you guys out there, doesn't make you bad people. But you shouldn't seek comfort, but you can't run from the bully. You can't run from the mind that talks bad about you. Because you're looking at everything the wrong way versus creating the fucking way. And I'm not talking about that go your own way, red pill manosphere bullshit. I'm not talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying for you guys out here is that you guys think it's simple. I should just be able to go up to her, talk to her, and be a good guy. This is how they think. Look, it's not fair. They should like me because I'm a good guy. I am kind, I am thoughtful, and you can rattle all these things that you good. But who the fuck are we or you, that person, to say what a person should be? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
To say that, you know what? I don't know you, but you should like me because I feel like you should like good guys. Why? Well, it's the same thing about the nice guys. They get mad all the time. It's not fair. I'm not being mean to her. I'm not hitting her and shaking her. No one's saying to do that. I'm saying they look at it that way for some reason. All I've done was be there for her in the tough times. I was an ear for her, and I showed her I could be a gentleman and all this other shit. But here she is fucking this asshole. I've been doing this for like 4 months, 3 years, 5 years, and she meets this asshole this week and she's in a relationship with him. What the fuck is going on? Because remember, when you don't have game, you create a false world that you feel that everybody should move off of your interpretation, young man, of that world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And that's why we men, I don't give a fuck what she's doing. Hey, if there's 10 guys and she's treating all 10 of them bad, I don't give a fuck. It's none of my business. What she does with the next man, listen, I'm not her father. I'm not her judge and jury. I'm not here to judge her at all, nor tell her what she can and cannot do. Who the fuck am I? Who am I to tell a woman you can't see other men? You should be with me. Why are you going out with that guy? No, who am I to do that? Caller?
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
I'm saying, who am I? I can't. Look, the only one that I can tell what to do is me. That's it. That's it. See, the thing when people go wrong is that they expect a woman to be perfect because they think they're perfect, but yet they can't get any women. And they have so many broken things about them. But again, what does the mind do to them? It makes them believe that they're actually perfect when they're not perfect at all. So then their arrogant motherfucking asses expect a woman to be perfect. You're not allowed to fuck a bunch of men. You're not allowed to be a whore. You sure count to be one guy. Hell, you should be a virgin, right? You see what I'm saying, Carl? But watch this.
Yeah.
Watch hypocrisy in this shit. You should be a virgin when I meet you. Hey, but let's go back to my place and fuck. Now think about you. Hey, all ladies, no. You women should not. You should have chastity belts on, and you should be virgins. But with me, I don't need to know anything about you. Come back to my place so we can fuck. Think about how crazy that shit is.
Oh yeah.
And that's how they think. Wow. That's how they operate, man. That's their thought process. Because the same guys that listen to the red pill and the manosphere are always going to worry about a woman's lay count, right? Online.
Yeah.
But when you go to that club, that bar, you walking down the street and you see that as ass and titties, when is the lay count coming to play? When is that coming to play? That shit doesn't even have that shit ain't even around you. You don't look at a woman with a fat ass and say, oh, wow, damn, that modern ass woman, she probably fucked about 80 guys, that fucking whore slut bitch. No, y'all don't do that. You only do that online. Because your mind has you running to this thing, this World Wide Web, to cry like a bunch of girls. But when you're in the real world, whether it's the gym, which you shouldn't be doing, wherever you're at, and you see a woman, all you say is, man, I want to fuck her. Yeah, where's this modern woman and all this other shit that you've been bitching about online? All that shit goes away. And there's a problem. Because you're not even being true to yourself. So if you're not true to yourself, do you understand you're going to look for the woman to fill in the gaps that you can't fill in yourself? Thus, you'll make the connection with her. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just taking it all in right now. I'm just listening. That shit is, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that's what young men are not. That's what they're missing out on, and what I'm trying to show them. Because most of these guys attach themselves to the woman by saying that you're going to solve whatever problem I have that I can't feel myself. So then what happens? Right. So what happens is what? My happiness is based upon, my happiness is based upon you. So I need to keep pleasing you. Even if that means doesn't please myself, I got to please you because you complete me.
Yes.
Fuck out of here. What? But that's what they think. You complete me. But you can't connect. You see, the thing is, you got to stop trying to connect with yourself. Now, I know that is fucking crazy. I know y'all saying, wait, Steve, I don't understand something. You're trying to teach us to understand ourselves, but now you're telling me not to connect with myself. Right.
Right.
Because who you're connecting yourself to is the reason why you're fucking up. You're connecting to something outside of yourself because that's all you've been living outside of yourself. So if you're living outside of yourself and all you're doing is trying to connect to that person outside of yourself, you're always going to stay outside.
Just going to stay right there.
Right. You're always staying outside. And that's why that's why these guys will find new books, new YouTube channels. They'll keep trying to find and chase this ghost from the outside.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yes. You shouldn't be connecting with you right now because you're not operating from the I am. You're operating from outside of yourself. So if you're operating outside of yourself, then what communication are you presenting yourself to a woman? A false interpretation of myself to a woman because you don't even know who you are, but you can't say who you are because who I am is based off of how you see me. So I got to wait for you to tell me what I am first. I can't do that.
Yo, yeah.
And that's
it's like putting on a whole disguise, like a whole costume. And just,
a mask. Like
a whole
mask. Because what's happening right now is that you're looking at the wrong identity. Miles talking about the masculine identity, but you're not masculine to see what you are because your identity is more feminine than masculine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is not a knock on you. I'm not here to tear you down. I'm not trying to knock you. What I'm trying to do is wake you the fuck up and let you see what's going wrong.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking this as a knock. I don't know. Because I'm listening.
Right. And the thing is that they look at everything the wrong way. They run from failure. Because the ego in their mindset cannot accept that they can't be accepted. And they run. They don't like that feeling of failure, so they run from that shit. And what do they run to? They run away from what they need, and then they go online to watch a motivation video, an affirmation, or someone talking shit about women to make them ready, feel good, feel good. Yes. So they run away from their feelings of fear and failure only to lock into feelings of somebody else. How do you grow?
Through failure?
Right, because you got to face the fear. And is it this young man, I'm the only one on the YouTube because I like pulling my collar on this. But how do you fail if you do everything correctly up to your standards? How do you fail?
Yeah, you can't.
You can't fail because doesn't that woman have the right to have a boyfriend, be married, or not be interested in you?
Yeah.
So if she's got that right, then how do I fail when she's got a right to say yes or no? That's her right. I can't force her to like me. So how do I fail? You want to know how I feel in the eyes of a failure? You fail because you felt that woman, is saying to you that you're not good enough. And then that goes into your mindset. You're right. I'm not good enough because you said it, because you won't accept me, because I expected you not only to accept me, but to fuck me the first time we meet because I don't know anything about you. Think about how they think, man.
That's fucking crazy.
But that's fucking real in how they move, big dog.
That's fucking crazy.
No, but that's how they see the world. You cannot make an insecurity like go away or put it up on a shelf and wait for it to come back. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. But what I'm saying is that I'm trying to show you a different perspective. You have got to say and be honest with yourself. I am not good with women, and I have no problem being honest with myself. See, what guys would do is say, okay, I'm a loser, but then say, nah, I'm not a loser. It's her fucking fault. See that?
Yeah.
I'm not good with women. It's her fucking fault because some content creator told me to blame women. But a man is not going to say that. A man doesn't look at losses and failures. He looks at learning experiences. How am I going to have an experience if I'm under this fucking assumption that every woman I run into is going to be down for me?
Automatically, yeah.
But what do I tell you? What do you do? Am I not the only one on YouTube that tells you I'm hard on myself when I get them? It's not when they say no. I don't give a fuck about the no's. I give a fuck about when they're down. I am hard on myself when they're down, dog. Because my expectation is that I talk to myself. I bet on me. And I bet myself when I'm talking to that woman, I should be able to get her in fucking 15 moves. I bet you can't get her 7. Bet I will. And I always lose my bets with myself when I get her. Because at that point, I can say, what are the adjustments I need to make with the victory? When y'all win, y'all just sit and y'all don't even look at the victory. You don't look at the moves or anything like that. But boy, when you lose though, oh my God, you don't even look at the losses because you run away from the losses because the losses make you feel some kind of way. So you don't even look at the victories because you rarely have them. You don't even look at the losses because you don't want to feel them. So you're kind of like dormant. You're like dormant. I'm saying that why not look at the victory of you actually getting off your lazy ass and going and talk to her? But see, who wants to do that, Steve? Because I've got this microwave mentality that I need it to happen now. She's got to like me now. She's got to fuck me now. She's got to be attracted to me now. Fuck her feelings and fuck what she thinks. She's got to push all that aside for me. Because I need her to need me because I don't know how to need my motherfucking self. Caller, think about that shit, man.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. That's what I'm trying to show you. And that's why when it came to Stafford and all this other stuff, that's why a lot of people are messing up. Because they have this false narrative, buddy. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, bro. Oh my God.
It is the conditioning. You have only conditioned yourself to stay exactly where you're at. And then when someone like myself, Lucario, Fifth, Miles, Zag, all the fellas come say something to you, they want to argue with us. They want like, who the fuck are you? You know, isn't it crazy? Every red pill guy that admitted that they hated me and asked me for receipts, caller, never once asked any of them motherfuckers for a receipt. Not one receipt. Y'all don't even ask them for receipts. Because you know they ain't even got any game. You just like what they're saying. But somebody that's trying to let you discover yourself, oh man, you're going to fight that and you're going to fight that person as hard as you possibly can, big dog. You see how that works?
Yep.
And that doesn't make you a bad person. It just, you've got to understand confidence does not come from a woman saying yes. Because if your confidence is based off of that young man, then she has to be your validation for success. That's why I tell you, that's why I cut it off. It's none of my business what she says. It's none. It's none. It's none of my business. Because she's got the right to say what the fuck she wants to say, gentlemen.
She wants to say.
Right. Yeah. Right. And if she's got the right to say what she wants, then who am I to try to manipulate somebody who is going to miss out on an opportunity called me? Fuck is that about? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, Steve is hitting home. It's hitting home. I'm here. I'm following.
No, I'm just saying that's the problem. The problem is that you're living and identifying experiences that are outside of you instead of becoming the experience to identify what's inside of you. But nobody wants to open the cupboard door to see there's something empty in there because we fear that, well, if my cupboard is empty, I know when I talk to her and she opens my cupboard, she's not going to like me because the cupboard's empty.
Because the cupboard, yeah.
Right. So I'm either not going to talk to women. Listen, they have, and it's sad. It's sad to see guys get a group of people together, go out to the woods, chop down trees, light up fires and scream and yell, run around the beach, stand in the beach and holding hands while the current is coming to make this fucking bond. Are you serious? But that's the mind fucking with you. Why? Because it makes you think that, well, I want to bond with my brothers. Because if I bond with these guys, I'm going to be a stronger man. So that means you got to hold that motherfucker's hand and everywhere you go to bond with him in everything you do then. Come on, man. You know who I'm talking about. You've seen those fucking videos where all these guys, they get them around, you chop trees, and you go on these excursions, you camp out, and y'all sit around, and y'all make noises and go, woo, 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 like you're a tribe or some shit like that. And then they push this tribe mentality on you, and you actually think you're a man? You think you're actually a man by sitting around other men and crying and complaining and getting emotional and all that? Do you think women respect that shit? Fuck no. No. As I told you, if you want to cry, go get in your fucking car, drive to the middle of nowhere and cry your fucking ass off. Cry. Give a fuck. Cry. Then wipe your tears off and get your ass back into the game. But because we don't validate ourselves, what do you see on YouTube? I mean, you see it on YouTube, you see it on Facebook, you see it on Instagram. Oh, my cat Vittles died today. I'm sorry. You got the plumber guy. There was this plumber guy that did the balloon thing, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't do nothing wrong. He got doxxed and he lost his job, right? Mm-hmm. And then everybody's feeling sorry for him and trying to see what people like to do is they like to give to other people to actually validate themselves. Because they love people. It's not that they have their thumb on you, but they want you to feel what it's like to worship me and thank me. People want to be thanked all the time. You see when someone thanks me, what I tell them, you don't need to thank me. Do I not say that? I'm glad, I appreciate it, but you don't need to thank me. Do I not say that? Why? Because I don't want you to ever feel like you got to thank me. You don't need to thank my motherfucking cake ass. You don't need to do that shit. But the world is built off that stupid ass shit, man. Everybody feels sorry for everybody. Do you know in the 70s they had a commercial and they did the shit in the 80s? I swear to God they did this in the 80s. I need to look it up. So in the 70s there used to be Coca-Cola? Wait, I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I like to buy a Coke. I think it's Coca-Cola, yeah. Where everybody's holding hands, right? Right? So I think it was in wasn't there, Steve. So I think it was in the 80s. They tried to do this thing called Hands Across America. I swear to God, look it up, guys. Y'all may be swimming in your dad's nuts, so y'all might have missed that. They had this thing where people would hold hands all across America. I swear to God. I swear to God. I think it was, look it up. I think it was called Hands. Let me look that shit up. I think it was called Hands Across America. I got to find. Let me find out when that shit was. Was it in the 80s or 90s? Hold on. Hands Across America. Let's see. Yeah, 86, motherfucker. I told y'all, fuck y'all. Look that shit up. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all think I was bullshitting with y'all. Y'all about to cuss me out. Steve ain't no bitch ass motherfuckers gonna sit there and hold hands and try to make a link across America. I swear to you, motherfuckers, I'm not smoking or drinking. I'm not taking any drugs. There was a thing called Hands Across America. I swear to you. Where everybody would hold fucking hands and they were trying to link. I'm telling you, I swear to y'all. It's the craziest fucking thing. Everybody standing around just holding hands across America, yay. Is that going to take away your false belief in yourself? Is that going to help you be a better man to yourself?
No.
You want to know why? Because most people don't realize at the end of the day, the mind is going to make you do any and everything that you can, okay? All right?
All right.
No, stop. Hold on. David M. David. Do your homework. Reverend Jesse Jackson was running for president in the 80s, and he had to come up with a way to sucker a bunch of blind-ass, gullible Democrats by using a word called African American. And he used that to pave the way. His political presidential run was to name, instead of saying you're African Americans and shit. Come on, D. Come on, David. But this ain't about political or anything. I'm saying to you guys out here that look what your mind is doing to you. Your mind is making you force and think about everything but what you need to focus on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying not to do a good deed. If you see a bum on the street, give him some money, I guess. Or if you choose not, it's your choice, but I'm not saying that. But you know what? And I've always said this, I give to over 10 to 15 organizations, charities and shit. I give to battered women's and all that other shit. I give to a lot of things, but you know what? I don't pop my collar on that shit. Just something I do. But I don't need to be patted on the back for that shit. But I don't even like to tell you that shit, but I'm just giving you an example. If you want to do something, do it. But if you got to sit out here and say, hey, look what I did, everybody. Hey, hold on. Hey, Mr. Bum. Hold your camera to me. Huh? Oh, here you go. Here's some money. Then you ain't doing it for the right reason.
You ain't doing it for the right game.
Right. You should do things for people that nobody no one knows about. The only time they'll know is when you die or something like that. They'll talk about all the things that you have done that you're told to keep silent and be quiet. But it's not just giving away. It's also when you try to go to these things. Yo, go. All right, I'll give you an example. Not to get political here.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a black man, they celebrate this thing called Juneteenth. I don't celebrate that shit because that's ignorance. And you know what that is? So you want to celebrate, Texas wants to celebrate being the last motherfucking state to know slavery is over with? That's ignorance. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that you have people now that are having rallies for reparations. Are you fucking serious? You remember when Katrina happened? You remember Katrina?
Mm-hmm.
Remember Katrina happened and it fucked up some shit in Louisiana? Then a lot of people from Louisiana, what they got, remember they gave them credit, they gave money, free money, right? Remember they gave them free money?
Right.
Liquor, drugs, and wasted that fucking money. Because that's what the humans do. So what I'm saying is that we or I should not get reparations. Now, if anyone should, maybe my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather who is getting his ass whipped on shit, he should be getting something, but he's no longer here. So I don't deserve something because I'm here knowing at any time I can fly my ass back to Africa, right? If I choose to, right?
Right.
See what I'm saying? But the mindset that is out there is that everybody's a victim and everybody has to be poor and everybody out here has to hear my story. Hear my story. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good example. Yeah.
So I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying it's in a lot of things.
Yeah.
And life, hold on, life. In life, that is your opinion. but people are allowed to disagree with you. But my thing is, I don't give a fuck about Israel at all, and I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers. I just don't give a fuck. What goes on is what goes on. It's none of my business. It is none of my business. But what the mind does is it forces you to focus on things that have nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, poor so-and-so, and yeah.
Yeah, this and that. And people like to feel good because they get validation from other people that appreciate them, that they get validation from. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what our problem is. I have no control. Listen, let me tell y'all something. You have no control in this world except the control that you have in your mind. Because if you think your vote counts, and I feel if you want to vote, go ahead and vote. And if you feel it's doing something, do it. Go ahead. But y'all understand the president's already been elected already. President's already been elected. And they don't understand that shit. The president is already been elected.
He's there.
I tell people all the time, watch Billions, watch House of Cards. They don't understand. These motherfuckers will come and shake your hand, get some hot sauce, go to the black churches and make all you motherfuckers believe all that silly shit. And they don't give a fuck about us at all, man. Those are the people that they give a fuck about. They give a fuck about the people that's running this world. I told you, if you look at, remember, Bill, you watch Billions, caller?
Billions, no.
Yeah, you better watch that shit because that motherfucker's running for president, and it wasn't about the votes. He had to go to this place in this wilderness, and he had to please one motherfucker. One motherfucker sitting at the head, and he had to please that motherfucker because if that motherfucker wasn't happy, he wasn't gonna get the job. Michael Prince, right? Mike Prince. You gotta watch that. And if you watch House of Cards, think about Underwood had to do the same thing. Frank Underwood had to go talk to this guy that was running. I think he was an oil gas guy. He was a very powerful person. So what I'm saying is that the world wants to throw you off, and the world wants to move you off your square, but it's not the world, it's your mind. Yeah, that camp at the owl. Yeah, they don't understand it. See, people think that we actually matter. And I'm not saying you don't matter, people. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when it comes to power, we're waiting for them to decide what they want to do. We don't have see, people think they have power and hold power. See, like, think about this. So you lose your job, right?
Right.
And you go across the street with picket signs and y'all are gathering and getting around. What the fuck is that supposed to do? But tell me,
nothing.
What the fuck?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's wasted time. You're sitting there for hours. Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Oh, okay, time's up. Let's go get something to eat and go about our lives. But this is how the mind fucks y'all over, because a lot of y'all guys will take on saving the platypus, the duck-billed platypus, or a tree because some pussy you want to fuck wants to do that shit. Is that you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that shit don't make sense.
Yeah, look at her fat ass. Wait, hold on. What's up, girl? Oh, what? You save the dolphins? Yeah, girl. Hey, let's go save the dolphins. Hey, everybody, join our rally to save the dolphins. Here's a piece of paper. Join our rally, man. I'm gonna get that pussy. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get that pussy. Versus the guy that she's fucking that says, hey, baby, you wanna go save them dolphins? Take your bitch ass out there to that ocean, do that shit. When you get back, you can get on this dick. I can't stand you. I'm saying that why waste your time picketing and holding up and going to rallies when it falls on deaf ears? Nobody gives a fuck. They just want to make you feel like you are somebody, but no one gives a fuck about you. And listen, gentlemen, I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this to start giving a fuck about yourself. The more you start to give a fuck about yourself, you begin to bend this thing, this mental. If reality was a bubble and your algorithm was a bubble, you can bend your reality and you can break your reality to create a brand new reality instead of being told what your reality should be. We're all told when think about this. Most of us, well, majority of us in the Americas believe in Santa Claus when we were kids, right?
Right.
Oh, okay, little Timmy. Hey, get the milk. Get your little letter for Santa, and we got the cookies, and we're going to send them right here. Okay, Daddy, we go upstairs. I can't wait for that. And then that mother goes upstairs. What your parents do? Parents dump the fucking milk out, take a bite of the fucking cookie, and throw that shit you have in the trash can, and you don't even realize that shit. Y'all ain't realize this shit. Then your cake ass come down the next day. Oh my God! Hold on.
Oh my God, Santa, Mom, Dad, oh my God, Santa, he read my note. Look, he drank the milk.
And your parents be like, yeah, okay. I'm dead serious. Y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. I'm being serious. Until one day, y'all are walking around, and it's around December, say around December 15th, and you trying to find something like, damn, man, you know what? Maybe it's in mom and dad's closet and shit. And you start rummaging around there. Wait, the fuck is that? Wait. Oh my God. It's my race car driver or it's my G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip, or oh my God, it's my shitty ass iPhone 3, because they don't have anything past the 3, right? All you shitty ass iPhone people. Oh my God, it's an iPhone 3 and shit. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, wait a second. Or you're in school one day, be like, oh my God, Timmy, are you ready for Santa? Timmy like, bitch, please, there is no such thing. It's your parents. What? That's a lie. Gradually, he lied. He says that is not real. Well, it's okay. It's okay, young man. I'm just trying to tell him the truth. Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't ruin Christmas for him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you woke up to realize your parents did that because they wanted you to experience Christmas, then what else have they been lying to your fucking ass about? Right? But it's not for me to go get your parents. I'm not trying to get you to your parents. I'm trying to get you to think. It's okay to love your parents. It's okay to honor your parents. But when can you become your own man and set your pathway your way without trying to please your parents?
My parents.
There are people out here, again, because, I'm, a lot, mess with a lot of, Pakistan, Afghan, them motherfucking women, and all that. So there are a lot of people that are so scared to do something they want to do because they don't want to disappoint their parents. And that's so fucked up of the parents to say that you got to do it my way. It's one thing to say, get your homework done. You know what I mean? Get your education done. Stay away from drugs and don't drink. I'll give those to parents. But other than that, a parent should say, what do you like to do? And what do you think you want to do? And, and that's how parents and children should talk. But when your parents start indoctrinating you with the shit that they learn from their parents, who learn from their parents, who learn from their parents, are they actually doing you a disservice? A service?
No.
Hell
no. That's why me and my dad always bump heads.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. But that's what it is our problem today, is that we're not, I'm telling you, you're allowed to be a free thinker. But please understand this, young man, please understand this. Always understand that even back in the days of slavery, because there were slaves all throughout the time, okay? It wasn't just black people. There's always been all kinds of slaves all over the world. Even when those slaves are actually given freedom, they don't leave sometimes because going out into the unknown is scary. And I'd rather stay here because this is all I know, what I've conditioned myself to believe. And that's what we're talking about here. The conditioning that you young men have to wake up and see. But the conditioning is not the woman. The woman is not conditioning you. TV is not conditioning you. Your mind is fucking you over, making you think women are conditioning you and TV's conditioning you, which then what does it do? It makes you hate women. It makes you rebellious. That's why you think most a lot of kids are rebellious against their parents and all this other stuff. And sometimes your parents fucking actually love y'all motherfuckers and y'all still treat them like shit, which is odd to me. Your parents love you and shit, and what y'all do and they yell at. Now, we could do it at my house. I seen a lot of kids yell and scream at their parents, run up and stomp and slam the door and shit. Now, I wish I could do that shit. Man, I couldn't even imagine being able to do that shit. I'm jealous of y'all. How did that work? I wish I could stomp up those stairs, man. Please tell me how that shit feels, stomping up the stairs. I hate you, man. How does that, man? Wow, I'm so amazed.
Yeah,
Golly,
I
just, poke my lip out, poke your lip out, and I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Yeah, I mean, but again,
right.
But again, I come from a time where if you fucked up, you got your ass whipped. But I'm not talking about those times right now. What I'm saying to all you young men, what I'm saying, you call it real quick before I throw you back in, is that what we are failing to see in all of this, even with Matt Stafford, this is why y'all become good guys. Because your mind tells you the only way to get a good woman is by being a good guy. And if you think being a good guy is going to get you a good woman, you going to get your she going to put her foot right on your neck because you have a false expectation. You think that I have to be good. I've got to be. Now, no one's saying have manners. Manners is introducing yourself. Manners is saying yes and saying thank you and being appreciative of things. That's manners. But outside of that, why should you be a good guy? For what? Didn't Matthew Stafford's way? What did she say? Hold on, let me listen to this, caller. Listen to this real quick. For y'all missing what Matthew Stafford's old lady said. Listen what she's saying. Listen.
This thing, and then he's like, oh, I see him at a bar one night. I'm like, what the Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that cute of a relationship at first. I hated him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which worked.
Yes.
He was like,
that'll do it.
He was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and Southern gentleman and all.
You hear what she's saying? See that? See,
Yeah.
let me show you what she look, guys. Watch. I'm gonna show y'all something that y'all missed. Y'all missed it. Okay, follow me on this. If there wasn't a camera around, this is how it's gonna go. Let me show you how it works if there wasn't a camera, gentlemen. And I know women right now, I'm about to say, Steve, don't do it, but I'm about to do it. Listen to me, guys. If there wasn't a camera around, you know, I did this, I saw Matt, you know, I liked him, I hated him, but then it was that bad boy. And girl, let me tell you how he fucked the shit out of me. Girl, that bad boy, he was such a fucking asshole. He was a goddamn jerk. I couldn't get my way in, but the way he handled my pussy, oh my God, girl, the way he pulled my hair and smacked my ass. Yeah, girl, playing with my pussy for days. Girl, I had to soak my pussy in the tub. Man, I could not stand how he beat that pussy up. He would just take his dick out and do all this other stuff, right? But let me show you what she did. Now, I want you to listen. I'm going to go back and show you this. Now, y'all missed it because the camera was on, so she had to catch herself. Listen to what she's about to go to, then caught herself. Listen. Watch what she says.
At first, I hated him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which worked.
Yes.
He was like,
that'll do it.
He was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and
See, she knew. She was about. And see, she remembered it. Oh wait, the camera's on. You know what, Matthew is such a good guy. He's so sweet and kind and loving and thoughtful and caring. You know, I am so glad to be with Matthew. You see what I'm saying? So
that switch up.
So yeah, it was a switch up because she was about to lose herself in the asshole because that's what they love talking about. You think women, guys, hold on, guys. Do y'all motherfuckers think women sit around and talk about y'all in a good way for being nice? Hey girl, where'd you get from? Oh, well, he got me an iPhone watch. I guess. But I really like to get me a brand new iPhone. I think I need a new phone from him. Yeah, girl, get your phone from him. That's how it works. But most of the time, they're talking about us. They're not talking about your nice gestures and deeds and, oh my God, you're walking with your fucking kitty cat on a leash and shit, and you're picking up the cat's poop and putting it in a bag and shit. I mean, what? That you were a gentleman and that you were nice and that, oh yeah. I mean, and see, this is what I'm saying, how the mind fuck. Y'all guys actually think these women are like, you know what? I don't want that dick. I don't want that bad boy. You know what Harold did? So courageous. I just loved how he took me to that nice restaurant. And I love the fact that, you know what? I really got to know him by him asking me a bunch of boring questions. Yeah, they were interviewing questions, but it just actually showed me that he was. Do y'all motherfuckers think women talk like that? Y'all think they do? And see, that's what y'all mind go wrong. Because see, y'all should never try to aspire to be good guys. Stop trying to be good. Good is only going to get you played. See, I didn't say not to have manners. It is okay to say thank you. Yes, it's okay to introduce yourself and open the door for somebody. Manners. Being courteous. But that still doesn't mean that you got to be gullible and good because you think, and last time I told you before I throw you back in, caller, a lot of these guys think being good is going to get me a good woman. And that's not going to happen. Okay, well, I'll throw you back in, caller. I appreciate the call, and we'll throw you back in, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate the call. Let me grab this call real quick. I'm sorry for the wait. I'm sorry. I forgot we were sitting there chopping it up so much. 347, what's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up? Let me grab this call. All right, 347 going once.
My name is Julio.
Julio, can you
studio in the chat?
All right, Julio, can you turn down your background, please, and get off speaker? Gentlemen, we got about 30 minutes to go because we're going to have a show at 3 in the morning. So we'll be going to cut this short because we're going to have a show for you guys at 3 a.m. in the morning, right with the Dean. But go ahead, caller. What's going on? What's your question?
Thank you. I wanted to know if I had, because you're describing me essentially with everything you're saying. I do love my parents beside that point. But if I messed up with the leadership or if I, did something with my good guy actions. But I have been listening to you for a very long time, for a year now, and everything you say works. And I've reached that point that probably a lot of people who listen to you reach where there's a wall of not knowing what to do after a certain point. So essentially, I caught myself being emotional with somebody that I've been seeing once or twice a month for the last year, essentially, when I started listening to you. And I reached a point where I ended up telling her how I felt in the situation. And the following day, I recognized what I was doing. And I essentially started telling her that I wouldn't put her in that position again to validate, me. And I think I wanted to know if I was wrong for doing that or if that's going to change the situation at all.
All right. First off, you are not listening to me. You're lying. Because if you're listening to me, you wouldn't have done any of that bitch ass shit that you did. So you're not listening to me. You're not a student of mine. You're not listening to me. You're just an average guy bird watching and fucking your life over because you don't give a fuck about yourself enough to realize the information I'm fucking giving you can save you from all this heartache and pain that you're about to go through. Because she is a landowner. She's got 45 acres on your fucking plantation and she's running your soft ass, dog. She's got you.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
Yeah, that's essentially what I was asking because you were talking about the difference of knowing if you were getting played or not.
No, but that's what I don't understand with you. If you know you win with me, why not be a student? Why do it on you? How old are you?
I'm 28, sir.
You
I'm
can't recognize a motherfucker that has game for a year
no,
now?
I do, sir.
And for a year now,
I do.
I never told you to say anything like that, ripping out your fucking ball in your spine and hand it over to her. But yet you want to do it your way, man.
No, I didn't mean to disrespect you at all, sir.
No, you did disrespect. It is dog. It is, man.
Yeah, I was getting my finances in order, but it's not an
just
excuse.
listen. You sit here and bird watch, then you have the gall to ask me, am I doing right or wrong, knowing your bitch ass is doing nothing but wrong. Why the fuck are you asking me? You know you're fucking up. Why are you asking me?
I'll get some coaching, sir, and then I'll get everything
Get your
done
shit
correctly.
together, man, and stop acting like a fucking woman. You wait. Okay, listen. Hey, all you guys, 2 more months until my birthday. But for you guys out here, you motherfucker, you have wasted a year of your life. And you only got you have 6 months until the next year.
I understand.
You don't understand. Why do you hate yourself so much when you don't want to work on yourself?
I am going to get coaching soon, sir. I was just getting my finances.
It's not about that. Listen, I appreciate you calling in, but the moment you said, well, should I tell her how I feel? You knew you could have called into the show. You want to know why you didn't?
Okay, so
you want to know why? I know why. I'm going to tell you why you didn't want to call on the show. Because the moment you said that shit, I told you that's a bitch ass shit. And you didn't want to hear that. So instead of calling the show to get the truth, you lived in lies. And now you're all fucked up.
Yeah, the situation was where I was on my way, and instead of turning around and going home to assess this, what I was going to do next, I ended up going to see her anyway. And then the next day I was all fucked up, to be honest with you. But I do, understand everything you're saying. And this was why it took so long to call you, because I felt every time I took longer and longer to call or address the situation, it was like I didn't want
I don't
anybody
understand, young man. You're 28. How do you fuck your life over for a year knowing that I'm all game to fuck up and I'm going to show you things that you can't see, know, and yet you want to do it your way? Wow.
No, and it won't happen again, to be honest, sir, because the thing is, I just didn't want other people to know that I was asking for help. And now I honestly don't care about that because I understand I need help. It's not really any farther I can go on my own or even doing it my way. It's not ever going to work.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to really call you respectfully to let you know that I am going to take you seriously.
But I don't know. It's all on paper, dog. I don't think you're actually going to do it, buddy. I don't think you're actually going to do it.
You'll hear from me, sir. Very soon, sir. Thank you for your answering my question.
I don't think you're going to do it, but that's fine. It's cool. I have no problem. Do your thing. It's all good, okay? All right, it's all.
Thank you, sir.
It's all good. We'll throw you back in. Okay. So, give me a second. Well, it's good because before I kick you out, let me explain something to you. What's good about my birthday is that we have this thing called the birthday month where we have discounts and we have the birthday package. So I like to celebrate my birthday, but also I like to celebrate it by giving everybody discounts the whole month of my birthday. But if you think that I sound and act like a woman, then I don't think you need to be here because God forbid, why would you want to learn from someone who sounds and acts like a woman? So for that, sir, we will go ahead and let you go. You have a good day, sir. Take care. But as I'm saying to the rest of you guys out here, all you guys out here, the thing that's important for many of you guys out here that we want for all you guys is we want you guys to have this connection. And we want you guys to realize the connection will never be with the outside world. You're never going to win from the outside world. But let me go ahead and I forgot to grab this question. This question says, oh wait, where is it at? I'm sorry, wrong question. Wait, where does the weight come from? The weight comes from you, the love that you have for yourself. The weight comes from you. He said, Roy says, a girl at my job is moving to my department and we have been talking, which tells me, Roy, you are not gamed up and you're fucking up. Long story short, she told me she doesn't want to work with me. And I feel like she's losing interest. Y'all are just, it's amazing. I cannot believe, Roy, that you hate yourself so much, sir. It's just, it's amazing how you think and how you feel about yourself, Roy. I'm sorry that you're fucked, Roy. You're fucked. But everybody can't be a man. So, Roy, I can't help you with this. Everybody just can't be a man. It's just crazy, man. Well, Moon, it's not forbidden for everybody. Everybody can't be a man. And I know it's forbidding, but nobody a lot of people out here are so desperate for women that they go against their own principles of things. Like the guy that wants to go to the gym. This guy wants to meet women at his job, and this is crazy. When we give a woman our day and our time and our availability, should we follow it up to make sure it works for her? What are you talking about? Roy, call in, sir. Call in, Roy, because when that sexual harassment suit comes in, guess who's going to be the first one that's going to testify against you? There's something wrong with you, dog. Sir, Chuck, this is why I always say to a lot of you guys out here is that the game ain't for everybody. If you're giving the fucking woman instructions, why are you double texting and following up to make sure it works for her? If it doesn't work for her, dumbass, she would tell you. Dog, you need some help, dog. It doesn't make sense. I appreciate the question. But in the question is where you are failing. You tell her the day, you give her the time and availability. And if she's interested in you, which means sounds like she's not, why are you bothering her, pestering her, and fucking with her? Leave her alone. She's not interested in you. You want to follow up because you're realizing that she doesn't like you. She doesn't want you, dog. Come on, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And visitor, you know what's going visitor. And I've seen managers do this. It's so smooth how they do it. You know what they do? We've got to make cuts. We got to cut somebody. Well, let's find who we can cut. Well, hey, I got an idea. I know someone we could cut, and we can use sexual harassment as a thing. I got someone that got to cut my department. And I know just who the motherfucker I got to cut. This dumbass motherfucker named Roy. Because this dumb motherfucker is harassing this woman at the job. And he'll be the first one to go. They'll get rid of your fucking ass. You dumb fuck. Man, see, what? Y'all see what I'm saying, dog? That's like Roy and the other gym guy that's broken in the head. Well, I usually don't talk to women at the gym, and I usually don't talk to women at my job. Why do y'all always say that shit knowing y'all do that? Come on, dude. Stop lying. Stop lying. There is no integrity and no honor and no standard in you humans. You know you're not supposed to do it, and yet you are going to move the goalpost and find a loophole. And that's fucked up. As men, if I'm going to the gym, I'm going to the gym. I'm not there to have fucking friends. I don't want to have friends. I don't want to socialize with other broken ass people shooting steroids in their asses and shit like that. Or not to say all people do. Please don't say it. I don't want to be friends with them motherfuckers. Those aren't my people. But as I keep telling you, people will look into these want to be a part of something. So just like the gym and just like the job, instead of just going to your job, doing your job, and going to fuck home, you want to have a sense of somebody and you want to be a part of something. So you want to have all these office friendships and romance ships and all these other things. Come on, man. That's where all the man, y'all running the gossip. He said this, she said this, and y'all are running right towards that. Man, Monica said that you were talking to other girls at the gym. What are you talking about? I didn't say that. Well, let me go talk to Monica. And what did Brad say and all this? Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Just listen. You go in, listen, do your job, go work out, and stop trying to get some gym pussy. And just because a woman wants your number, so fucking what? The honor and integrity that you should have for yourself should say, you know what? I ain't fucking with nobody at my job, but I'll fuck her friends. See that? Listen, I appreciate the gesture, but I don't really mess with women at my job. But the 4th of July is coming up next month. And if you have a party with some friends of yours, I love to come so I can fuck your friends. That's it. Then there's no sexual harassment because you ain't harassing her. Y'all got to wake up, man. Y'all got to wake up. Too many of y'all guys are not focusing on what y'all need to get focused on because you're outside of yourself. Try to do everything in your power to get some pussy. So instead of trying to get some pussy, why not try to get yourself? Why not try to learn yourself and learn who you are? It's not, gentlemen, it's not a hard thing to do. What's hard to do is actually turning around and looking in the mirror and following and learning that person. That's what the game does. I don't want to be friends with people. I don't have friends and shit like that. Nah, man, you got your dogs that you roll with, but everybody disperses, dog. When you roll with your dogs, man, you just like we go places and roll and hunt, but when it's time to hunt, it's time to hunt. And we break the fuck out. Now, Box, I don't got time. I got about 13 more minutes left of the show because we're going to do a show tonight. So we're going to do a show tonight for you guys. We're going to do a show tonight at 3 in the morning. It's around 3 in the morning, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll go live riding with the Dean live. But what I'm saying, and we can talk about the investing in you type stuff boxing tonight if you want to in the morning, but I say all this, gentlemen, to say this for you guys out here. We have we're less than we're 5 months. Where have you been doing with your life? You are just fucking off time and wasting time. E, come on in, girl, if you want to hang out. You off tomorrow? Come on in. Come on in and catch your boy talking for a minute or two. But I'm saying, y'all guys, nobody's going to talk to you this way. But listen, I do want to say this. This doesn't make you a bad person. I don't want you to feel that I'm trying to beat you down. I'm trying to get you to break and beat down the thing that is actually beating you down. I'm not beating you down. You're actually beating yourself down. It's like when people say with like the black on black crime, like the Klans, like, damn, man, they taking all the fun and shit. They killing themselves. Well, they ain't leaving nobody for us. Same scenario, gentlemen. A lot of you guys out here are too busy beating yourself up, too busy beating yourselves down, and you're not actually growing. Okay? Let me grab this. 850, what's your name? What's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Haha.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. It's amazing. A grown-ass man calling another man saying, aha. Hold on, let's see if we can get, let's see if there's a real number where y'all can hear this. Let's see something. Hold on. Because you know he's listening, right? He's listening, right? I'm calling him back. Let's see if he has the phone. That's right. Hold on. God forbid. I hope we get his answer machine. Hmm.
850-586-499.
You see that bit? Yeah, see that? Voicemail. Oh my God, what a fucking loser. What a loser. But everybody can't be one. Ha, right? I'm telling you guys, I tell you, I'm undefeated in this shit. He's saying all that ha to me, but he ain't getting no ha. Ain't that crazy? He's saying all that ha, but he ain't getting no ha. Ain't that funny? That's crazy to me, dog. That's crazy. But again, dog, the game ain't for everybody, man. The game ain't for everybody, dog. It's just crazy out here, dog. But we can't get mad at goofy ass people, dog. Goofy people do goofy ass shit, dog. So we just gotta memorize that and remember that and keep shit moving, keep shit pushing. So, gentlemen, if you got a last round of questions, if you got a question, go ahead and ask. We got y'all covered. And if you have a question, feel free to ask. And we got y'all, man. We got y'all. And, we're going to do everything we can to help you. Just got to learn how to help yourselves. But, yeah, we're going to kick it. We definitely going to kick it and stuff like this, okay? Roy, stop. Roy, please stop. Please with that shit. Please. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're saying, dog. Boxing, yeah, I already watched the episode of The Shy. I gotta catch up. I got a few. I got to watch Mayor Kingston. I gotta actually watch all my shows and stuff. So wait, is this the same? I think this is a prank call. 216. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, Steve. This is Mike. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you on your speakerphone, sir?
No. Hold on. Let me see if you can hear me better. Can you hear me better now?
Mike, what's your question? How can I help you, sir?
All right. So before the other dude called, you was talking about growth and everything like that, right? So I wanted further clarification on why is there moments where you feel like you're growing and then you slip back into comfortability?
Because you were never growing at all. You just think you were. The mind has a way of tricking you to think that you're more than what you actually are, just to beat you down and make you take that one step forward and two steps back, because you're actually living an illusion.
Could you explain a little bit more, like the losing part?
Well, what does it explain? It's self-explanatory. What don't you understand about what I'm saying?
So the mind puts an illusion on you, right?
Yes.
How would you be able to know if it's not an illusion?
Well, because if you're actually honest with yourself, you'll realize all the shit you think that you're going forward in, you're actually not. You believe more in the loser side of you than the winning side of you.
So you said knowing is important. So how do you shift from believing into the loser side to knowing in the winner side?
Well, you have to be a student of the game, dog. You can't just, it's no magical pill. It's not just like a one-word answer. So you're asking me how to be a open heart surgeon right now. It doesn't work that way. You have so many broken and fucked up things about you that it's not just one fix. You got a lot of broken shit. So it's not just a one-word answer.
No, I get you. I was trying to see where you was going before you stopped and answered the other call.
What do you mean going with what?
Like you was talking about the growth, and then you had, I think you said one more thing, and then the call came in. So I wanted to have you revisit it.
So what is your one step forward or your two steps back and what, sir?
Okay. So for my one step forward, it'll be consistency. And then my two steps back is I'll be consistent for, let's say, 2 weeks.
Consistent.
And then
Wait, what is it consistent in doing what?
Studying for school. So
well, then get. If I was you, I'd drop out. If your parents are paying, you need to pay them their money back. I don't know if you're paying. Who's paying for your school?
Me.
Well, then you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money, dog. If I was you, I keep my money and get my ass out of school. You ain't built for that shit. You're looking at something that can probably change the trajectory of your life, and you want to fuck that off. Then no. If I were you, I just give up. Because listen to you. You're late. Listen. See, I don't know why y'all think everything is easy. Hard work that's why they call it hard work. But yet you choose that. What the fuck do you do instead of work? What do you do instead of studying?
miscellaneous shit.
And how old are you?
That don't matter.
How old are you?
25.
So yeah, I understand. You just don't matter. You just and no disrespect. You're just a lazy fuck, dude. You just don't matter. There's no drive in you. So you're just fucked. I keep telling you, everybody. Look, winners do what winners do, and then there's the rest of you guys. So you make an excuse. You're 25 years old, and you're 25 years old, and what the fuck are you doing with your life, dude?
I'm working right now, but yeah, I don't have a clear
working doing
plan.
what? Working doing what?
I'm a manager.
All right. Manager where? Well, I don't need to know where. I don't need to know, but I'm just saying though.
Yeah, we on the internet.
Why motherfucker, ain't nobody know. You could say McDonald's and nobody, like, we're gonna, come on, stop, dude. Ain't nobody ask for street addresses and shit.
Okay.
Come on, man. You're 25 years old. You gotta think, man. Come on, think, dude. I'm not gonna ask where the street address is. But anyway, so yeah. What are you going to school for?
For IT, it's a part of my job, and
it's a part of your job, and you're not doing. Man, dude, you just
no, it's not. By a part of my job, like they allow me to go back to school and get the credits. Right? They said if I get the IT role and get the IT degree, then they'll boost the pay. But overall, I just feel like even though I'm managing in it, it's not for me, like that IT
Then
side of things.
why did you accept it then if it's not for you?
I was already in it, and I had the bills and responsibilities.
Oh my
so,
God, dude, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Yeah, I just see you're just fucked. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want to hear.
No, there's nothing specific I wanted to hear. I just wanted to.
I mean, yeah. Don't try to study on my account. Just do what you're doing, man. Yeah, remember, everybody can't be a winner in this world, dog. Losers lose and winners win. Winners work hard. Losers sit on their lazy fucking ass. So you should know which side of the street you're on. Just accept it.
Nah, I'm good.
No. We know you're good. You're good at being a loser, dude. But you think you're a winner, right?
I ain't said that.
So you a loser or a winner?
Right now, I'm a loser.
Yeah. Well, at least you admit it. All right. Well, keep on losing, buddy. Okay. And I appreciate your call. Okay, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Respect. Thank you for the call. So, gentlemen, again, 3 a.m. for all my dogs out there. 3 a.m. Around 3 o'clock a.m. We're gonna kick it and chop it up. But everybody's not built to win. Yeah, that chewing, man, and like he's eating some sweet tarts or some shit like that. That's why I let his ass go, man. All that smacking his lips and shit. Dog, 25 years old, should learn that when you're talking to someone, you shouldn't all that stuff, dog. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna knock it out at 3 in the morning, sometime around 3 in the morning, guys. We'll kick it for about an hour, 15 minutes tomorrow tonight. A special show for you guys. I wanted to shoot something today, but we wanted to kick something also special for you guys. So if you need us and start your pathway, go to the man mindset at gmail.com. If you're ready to get some coaching, we got y'all. If not, don't do it. But go ahead and soak it up, learn the game, and you can become students. Okay. So no, not as much. I'm probably gonna do some more a little while, but not as much. Miller, I said Eastern Standard Time. Easter, 3 o'clock East, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, between around 3 Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate you guys. Please, gentlemen, please appreciate yourselves. And we will chop it up in a few hours. I'm gonna set the show up, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you all for coming, going, and y'all guys, please have a good night.